make money, money, money. Honey clouds. Honey clouds. Honey clouds. Honey clouds. Honey clouds. Mar. Yeah. What's the trending topic? Who got the ears to the gossip? Which radio station is the hottest? And if it's sweet like honey, then I got it. If you don't tune in, then you're wrong. Honey Closet know what's really going on. So tell me something good, tell me something good. You better turn up the volume in every hood. Which clubs really poppin'? Who clothesline rockin'? Which show should I be watching? Redbone pretty, let the world know. And if it's sweet like honey, that's my girl show. Biggie Beats, turn the volume up. Chuck B, turn the volume up. J Dub, turn the volume up. DJ, turn the volume up. Honey Clouds. Honey's Clouds. Honey's Clouds. Honey's Clouds. Honey, 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 honey's Clouds. Honey, 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 honey's Clouds. No one else to listen to, check her elegance. Sick of all them weak shows, here's the medicine. Kept their ears to the streets, true veterans. This is Marge's favorite damn show. I tried telling them it's about to go up. Stairways, my girl Honey on the motherfucking airways. It's about to go up. Stairways, my girl Honey on the motherfucking airways. Turn up, East Coast, turn up, Japan, turn up, Motherland, turn up, Europe, turn up, South America, turn up, Australia, turn up, whole world, turn up.
Woo woo, we What's up? Welcome to Honey's Closet, where any and everything can happen.
In the closet.
I'm gonna make a song. I'm gonna do in the closet. Get R. Kelly to do it.
In the closet.
What's
In the closet.
up, guys? Thank you for tuning in to Honey's Closet tonight. We have so much going on. So much going on. Before I get started, shout out to all my HC supporters, our crew, our staff, our honey hangers. If go to honeyscloset.com, first page, scroll down, click on to become a honey hanger, find out everything that's going on with the closet before anybody else do. And trust me, we got some major stuff. I got such, literally, I have to bring this out. This is like a stress. I have some major news. Nobody in here knows. Nobody in here knows the news yet. So it's so major. I'm not gonna only tell you so much, but I can't hold water.
Don't tease the people.
I'm gonna tease you. I'm gonna tease you. Shout out to my beautiful host right here, Miss Pia.
Pia.
The incredible.
Unforgettable.
She didn't put another song. I about to bust a note. Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee in the building.
And then we got some new folks up in here. We got some new.
Yeah, Mr. Lee is in the house like a child on punishment.
Yeah.
I'm on lockdown.
Oh, you like being locked down. Quit acting like you don't like it.
And you know what?
Quit acting like you don't
Mr. Lee did something today and yesterday that I've done before but have fallen off from doing. And we need to start promoting each other more. So please tune in to the Mr. Lee Michael show every day, 10 to 12.
10 to 12.
Now, let me tell you something. They sound like, and I told Chris Bass this when I was doing my live earlier today because he tuned into my live. What's up, Chris Bass? They have these CNN voices. So you think you're going to tune in like, what's up? Welcome to Mr. Lee Michael show.
Right.
You know, we're educated, and they're educated, but but they be saying some crazy stuff.
Oh, yeah, especially that Carol.
Oh, yes.
Carol's off the chain.
Carol goes, is that the girl that came in with the guys? I'm like, Carol, but switch that up, though.
Yeah, I just said, yeah, huh?
Yeah.
That's her.
He's like, yeah, that's her. I like her.
Too funny.
Thank you,
She's
Carol. I like you, too.
Off her rocker.
Yeah, and I was thinking,
funny.
what guys? But the guys on the show, when we was doing the
gang stuff.
Yeah, the gang stuff.
Yeah, I knew exactly what she was talking
Yeah,
about.
she kind of scared me for a minute. I was like, who I come in there with?
Too funny.
Well, yeah. So, shout out to Mr. Lee. And Mr. Lee,
you.
who do you have helping you?
This is Isabel. Isabel is in training to be a producer here on the Power Voices.
Is he
Now,
in the building?
I know Isabel.
Mm-hmm.
We have hung out. We have
Oh,
worked.
my.
Yeah, we've worked together.
Oh my.
So she's cool peeps.
Oh my.
Cool peeps. So she definitely fits inside the closet. Thank you.
Is he in the building?
Yeah. So again, honey hangers, go to www.honeyscloset.com. First page, scroll down, sign up to be a honey hanger, and you will get all the latest information on what's going on with
The
the
latest
closet
and the greatest.
before anybody else does.
Anybody else.
Oh, thank you for them thumbs up and them hearts. Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
They mean something. I tell
They
them that all the
do.
time. Those thumbs and hearts. We need our supporters to let
Yes,
everybody
we
know
do.
that we're here.
We do. Shout out to my Unite to Live with Autism Foundation. That is geared towards parents and families living with someone with autism. And Unite to Live with Autism.com. That's Unite the number 2 livewithautism.com. Please support us.
Yes.
We are here for you 24/7. And of course, my Joker Management family.
Absolutely.
Love them. And shout out to the Mayweather camp.
Absolutely.
So, okay. I'm not going to tell y'all quite yet. I so want to tell you. I'm going to tell you in a few minutes.
Okay.
I do. So, tonight we have a lot of stuff we're going to talk about. So, I'm going to tease y'all a little bit about the tea. We got some boiling tea tonight.
Hot.
Some sweet tea boiling tonight.
And we're not talking about the weather.
Breakups to makeups.
Break up.
Who may do the NFL halftime show? There's another beef broiling going around and a new beef track. Plus so much more. So I got a lot to share with y'all. Plus
Don't pull nothing off.
Plus the game is in the news again. So much going on.
Don't pull nothing off.
Oh, I'm not.
Don't let nothing accidentally fall off.
Nah, who me? If it fall off, Lord, just pick it up and glue it
Make
back
sure
on.
the TV camera ain't watching.
Yeah. If it falls off, something ain't right.
Something ain't right.
Something ain't right. Okay, I can't hold it no more.
Okay.
Okay,
Are
listen.
you pregnant?
Oh,
I'm not doing
girl.
no baby showers. I ain't buying no cakes and no onesies and no huggies. Is you pregnant? Just gone.
Could you
gone.
imagine if I was with a child? Like if I was
Yeah.
like walking around here, I'm 100 years old with a big old belly.
Yeah.
Come on, push.
Yeah.
Once I push, the teeth come out, the uterus come out, everything come out.
Yeah. I can see it. I can see Darius going, Mom, what is that?
Oh, Darius would be like,
Mom,
no,
what is
for
that?
real. Darius would be like, no, he'd be Val.
What's
that?
What is that?
Take that back. Where you
Yeah, take that back.
last night? I had Kyrie. I was watching Kyrie because my son's girlfriend, her really good friend, got killed in Vegas in a car accident.
wow.
Her and her husband fell asleep, hit the center divider, hit a truck, fell on top of a truck or something. Who happened to be their neighbor, killed him, and they died.
Prayers.
So yeah, we're
Prayers
definitely
going
praying for the
out.
family. Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't want to say good thing they don't have any kids, but at least there's no kids left behind.
Right, right.
So I had Kyrie last night,
Mm.
and for whatever, Kyrie's a little freak. I was laying down and he loves Bonanza and Andy
That's
Griffin,
right. That's right.
and he kept reaching over to me and kissing me, and then he'll go, Nana, and he'll come back, Nana. And I said, "Why you freak? What you kissing me for?" Nah. So I'm like, okay, like really.
He want to kiss him, Nana.
Right. So we went in the kitchen and get something. I gave him some grapes and stuff, and I left him in there with Darius. Darius said, Kyrie, go with your Nana now. Go with your Nana, just as plain. Kyrie, go with your Nana. I said, Darius, you don't want him in here with you? No. I said, okay, come on, Kyrie.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
All right.
he's something else. Did you get it? You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
She's so fancy.
Hi, husband.
Okay. Is he on?
Yes. Hi, husband.
Hi, brother. Okay, so on my way to the show today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me back up. About 2 months ago, a gentleman hit me up and he wanted me to come audition for his radio show.
Okay.
And he kept waiting out for me because our days was not matching the days that he needed me to come. I couldn't come, so we were trying to work our days. So come and find out the show was on Sundays and I really couldn't do a show on Sunday. I was like, I don't know if I want to commit to that.
Right.
You know, taking on too much of what I already got. So we talked. He was like, no problem. I said, but we can network. Let's do some things, you know, whatever. He was like, absolutely. So today on the way to the show, I did a live.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
About 5 something, maybe
Yeah.
4 something, 5.
5 something.
I get a phone. He has my business number. he calls me and he says, I just in your live, like, how's everything going? How's the show going? And I'm like, I'm fine. He's like, yeah, I've caught some of your shows. I really want to talk to you about something. He goes, I need you to take me serious. Can you talk to me right now? I said, yeah, I can talk to him. Thinking, I don't want to do another show. Like, I don't say I don't want to. I would love to. It's just that the timing and everything that's going on just right now is not a good time. So he said, listen, and I'm so excited. He goes, I want to offer you something. And he goes, this is serious though. So I need to know if you're committed. And I go, okay. And I'm getting nervous. Let me get my smell. I gotta smell. Oh, I need my smell. I said, what's going on? Basically, he and another one of his co-hosts and a few people, and they need what they need is a group of people, good looking people, not good looking as cute, right? Just professional looking people. They are putting together a reality show. Wow. And I am going to be a part of it.
Web series.
A web series? It's going to be on, well, I can't say the stations yet, but it's definitely one of the cable stations, one of the major cable stations. There's two they're shopping around with. His roommate for college is a producer with these TV shows. And so basically it's 8 episodes. I'm guaranteed 4.
Come on now.
I cannot bring the crew here, but I can mention my radio show. Basically, so I said, okay, you're telling me all this. What do I have to do? He goes, nothing. He goes, this is about me and my crew, and we need more. We can't just go with 4 people. We need to bring some people in. So what we want you to do is come in and be a part of our crew. And you can definitely say, he said, I know you're going to want to know, can you mention your radio show? Absolutely. But we can't film there. You might want to get you a passport though.
Oh my.
He goes, I guarantee you 4 episodes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, he said you might want to get a what?
I know. I already know.
No. I need you to say
it again. A passport.
Oh, okay. Take Mr. Lee with you when you go, because I told y'all this. When?
Yeah.
When did I tell you this?
Well, 2 weeks ago?
Last week.
Oh, it was last week when you get a passport. He said, I can't guarantee you anything but 4 episodes. There will be shot. Most of them will be shot here. They're thinking of, when you go other places. So maybe Vegas, maybe definitely the East Coast. One will definitely happen in the East Coast. I want to go to the East Coast.
Right.
He can't guarantee me anything past that, but he was like, it all depends. So I'm like, what do I have to do? He goes, basically, if you say yes, I need you to commit to this. We will have a meeting with the executive producer, which is his ex-roommate from college. He goes, basically, you have to meet with him. But if I say I want her a part of it, you're a part of it.
Right.
I just need to know that you're 100% dedicated. He was like, now, do you have management? He goes, I know I heard about your Joker management. I said, I am managed under my Joker management. He goes, and that's fine, but do not represent yourself. You cannot come in there representing yourself. You have to have somebody else from your team representing you.
That's right.
He was like, now, everybody we don't expect you to come by yourself. So we can negotiate who you bring with you. Definitely somebody that's going to be hair and makeup. Right? They're not, I don't know if that's something they do, but I guess because he said we have a decent budget, but it's not
a budget for everything.
Yeah. So he was like, you can bring your makeup person, or whatever, that, and we will accommodate them hotel wise or whatever, but
they pay for
we
the
can't.
Airfare.
Yeah.
So pay for travel.
So basically, if I stay local, which means here, maybe Vegas, whoever I take can just go.
Right.
If I go to the East Coast, that's another they'll negotiate that, what they were willing to do for whoever I bring. But I can't come with a
entourage.
Yeah. Basically my allowance for what I'm going to be doing is not going to, I have an allowance outside of what I'm going to get paid for what they're willing to fork out, but it's not huge. And I don't know that number yet. All I know is, I probably have said too much. I can't say the station yet. I can't say who it is. So what it's geared, I can tell you a little bit what it's geared about. It's geared about these radio personalities and how hard it is to get your own independent radio station going. And when you do get guests, like I'm just using, for example, Nicki Minaj or Drake or whatever, and they cancel on you, or, just the bull crap around growing your own station and getting it going. And that's what it's based on.
That's good.
So basically, tomorrow he's going to call me and we're going to set up a day where because the guy's in New York.
Okay.
But they will start shooting out here, and it will be the earliest is February, the latest is March.
You got to be committed now.
No, I am so committed.
If you say yeah and you jump into it,
I have to
keep
sign a
in mind,
contract now.
Yeah, radio is one thing, filming is something totally different. It's totally different.
I need to smell
And
this
having
again.
an acting background,
Look,
I know.
I'm like, I was
Don't
driving.
Don't be nervous.
I need to smell this. So he said I have to sign a contract. I have to commit to it.
Mm-hmm.
I have to sign a contract. So we will talk tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, and then we'll set a date where either me and him, if the guy comes out here, we do a conference call, but I have to meet, and he will come out here. He's coming out here in the next week. So when he comes, that's why he said, I need to know you're committed, because he's coming out here in the next week to do contracts with other people. And if you're going to do this, you need to be able to sign this contract. Like, I can't have you sign a contract and you say, oh, I can't do it later on.
Right. Well, most contracts are legally binding.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess, that's what, he was like, once you do this, you're on. And that's what he was basically saying. Like, you can't back out because they're never, So I'm like, no, I'm on.
Well, congratulations. Right? Yeah. Congratulations, right?
I'm happy for you.
Absolutely.
So I'm like, oh,
Yay.
Absolutely.
I'm about to get in the gym.
Come on now.
You know what? He said he's worked with the station that he's going to be working with.
Mm-hmm.
He's done stuff with them reality-wise. I don't know. And I'm going to be honest with you. I was so excited and just listening. I didn't ask a whole lot of questions.
Okay.
When I sit down with him, I will.
Mm-hmm.
But I do know that he's done some things. I don't know if they've done their own reality show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's another reality show.
Mm-hmm.
This guy hasn't.
Okay.
But his roommate, who he went to school with in college, was his roommate in college. He's done a lot of things for this network, these two networks. Now, one of the networks they were trying to get, because I guess once you're in with one, you can possibly
go to another one.
They wanted to do Bravo, but Bravo is and that would be perfect. I would love to be on the Andy Cohen show.
Yeah, that's where you got to get wet. That's where you got to get wet.
But
Andy Cohen loves hanging out at the Grove too, just so you know.
Oh, I would be at the Grove.
Yeah,
I love
hanging
Andy
out.
Cohen.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
That's right.
yeah. So I'm super, super excited. This was something that just came, like, just driving. And he was just like, can you talk? And I'm like, what? And it was just like, after the day I had today, I'm like, oh. So, yeah.
That's right.
And the
That's
money,
right.
the negotiated money is
You don't need to talk about that.
yeah, it's just decent.
Yeah, you don't need to talk about that.
Yeah, so it was pretty decent.
We tell us your news. We're excited for you. All that. Leave that out.
Mama, listen.
Hey, some stuff you can't put in the universe because it's not for the universe to hear.
What is that noise?
Probably my phone.
I just got a text.
Yeah. Probably, yeah.
Why is my okay?
Not sure.
What?
I'm not sure. Go.
Okay. So yeah. So anyways, that's I have other news. Oh, do you guys watch The Voice at all? Does anybody watch The Voice?
No, you were telling us about that.
Tune into The Voice because my girl Janice Freeman is on there. She's the one with the bald head, beautiful, and can sing her behind off. She's on The Voice. She's with Miley Cyrus, and she won her. I never watched The Voice before, but she won her round last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Okay.
let's shout out to Janice Freeman.
Okay.
We're definitely going to support her.
Okay.
So I'm super, super. So yeah, I need to. So I have to get a team together. Like, he threw out their lawyer. Like, you need to get your stuff together. So yeah, I don't even know. Like,
Exciting.
Very
you need
exciting.
Your little stress out stuff. Your little oil.
Yeah, you smell your stuff.
Your de-stressor.
De-stress her and let's get on with the closet.
But
I
that's
feel
good
like I
stress.
need-
That's good
Mhm.
stress.
That's
Not
very
bad
good stress.
That's good stress.
That's very good
no,
stress.
yeah. Well, I've been under a lot of stress, and this kind of helps. So, anyways, that's my news. I'm super, super excited. So, let's get it together.
Congratulations,
So,
girl. We're proud
thank
of you. We're proud of
you.
you.
Can you see me though?
That's right.
Oh.
And we're going to see you on TV.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna
right.
see you.
I'll be like, I don't know what I'm gonna be. Yeah, but I'm gonna be like, yeah.
Don't act like Nene.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm not gonna
God.
be. Oh no.
I don't think
Oh
anybody
no.
can act like that.
Mm-mm.
No.
I'm gonna be. You know what? I wish. I look for the day somebody say, "Aren't you?" I did have a lady tell me that though, but she kind of knew me. But I was at a party and she was like, "Oh my God, you're Honey," and I kind of got like a, and I was like,
Right.
yeah, what do you know? Like, what I do? What I do?
Like, wait.
She's like, you do a radio show. You are so crazy. You guys are so crazy. But she knew me from the radio show
Mm-hmm.
because she seen me on the radio show. But she watched because I think it was one of Biggie Beats' friend or something like that.
Okay.
So
Okay.
whatever. So it wasn't like somebody just random.
The friend connect.
At first I was like, "Oh, I got my first."
The first one that never said something to you.
Right.
You know, that's all.
Yeah.
Because you got more.
I do. I'm sure I do.
Yeah.
I do. So anyways, I'm super excited. I'm so excited. Okay, so let's get on Dan. It's been a really busy week.
Yes, it has.
As always. Much going on in the news and media. So we need to get down to all that's going on. Question. A Georgia hospital refuses to give a 2-year-old boy his father's kidney because of a parole violation. Is this lawful or unjust?
Unjust. It's unjust.
So the 2-year-old needs a kidney, and they won't let the father get it because he has a parole violation.
That's ridiculous.
Really? Seriously? This child's life? 2 years old. It's unjust.
I don't know if it's a law. It can't be the hospital.
It's the hospital.
You think it's a hospital?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hospitals are built on insurance. That's solely what they're built on.
Okay, but if they got the insurance, why not let him do it?
He's in jail. Who has insurance on him? Who's going to pay for it?
The way I read it, though, I thought it was the police that wouldn't let him do it.
No, it's a hospital. Guarantee you it's a
That's
hospital.
ridiculous.
Police don't have that type of authority over anybody. It's a hospital. Do you remember that movie with Denzel with his son who needed with the heart surgery? And it was a waiting list, and then it became an issue of money, and they had to sell their whole house. They sold everything just so that they could pay for the surgery. It's the hospitals, these insurance companies.
You know what? That is
sad.
Ridiculous and sad.
Yeah, sad.
And
super sad.
If he has the kidney and they can afford to do it or however, they should do it. It shouldn't matter if he's a parolee, because if it's something about him escaping, they can handcuff him. That's an easy fix. It's not like he's going to go anywhere.
You have people on waiting lists for long periods, extended periods of time to get a kidney. He's 2 years old. He's a baby.
Right.
He's a baby. We want to be able to give this child some type of life. You know what I mean? So you're prohibiting this baby from having a life because of a crime that his father committed. I don't get that.
Right.
That makes
it's
so
ridiculous.
It's definitely unjust. It's unjust.
Very
It's
I agree.
So
I don't know. I think it's sad because can you imagine a 2-year-old
I cannot.
You know,
I cannot.
Dying.
I cannot.
Because his father couldn't give him a kidney because he's a parolee. I mean, a parole violation at that. Just a violation.
Right.
So he's not in jail.
He's not. He's.
He may be in jail if he violated, but even still.
Yeah. And when you have a violation, they're going to pick you up minimum 6 months.
So let's let him do it though.
Yeah, get that baby a kidney. That's crazy.
Give him his kidney. You know, that's
Absolutely.
just ridiculous. So sad. So sad.
Crazy.
Yeah. Mr. Lee, you walked out. We needed some Uber stories.
Anything happening exciting in the Uber world, Mr. Lee? Mr. Lee stepped
He's walked
away
out.
for a
So we'll
moment.
come back to the Uber stories. Hot topic, Honey's Closet topic, real quick. Before we go, support the NFL blackout. Do you watch football?
I don't.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You just choose not to because you're not a fan?
No, I don't have a TV at home.
Oh.
You told me that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't have a TV, so I don't really watch football. But I love football.
Okay, but
I
we're not.
would watch it if I could.
No.
Can I be
supporting the
nosy?
blackout.
Why you don't have a TV?
I just prefer not to. I don't have the internet either. We watch movies and
Really?
I'm really strict with screen time with my kids.
There we go. There we go. Our neighborhood store, John and Mary, they did not have televisions inside their home. All three of their daughters. One's a doctor, one's a lawyer, and one is, I forgot what she does, something in aerospace or something like that. Yeah, they didn't believe in television. Now that they're grown and they've gotten their degrees and their careers, they can watch all the television they want. But they were not allowed to have television.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Wow. I wonder, could I go without TV for like a week?
You know what?
I wonder.
I
should
didn't
try
go
it.
without TV, but I went without certain shows.
Yeah, I've done that.
Just, to do it, a part of a fast or something. And
I've done that.
oh my gosh.
I didn't know people fasted with TV.
Oh,
You know what?
absolutely.
I had a
fast?
cousin
Yeah.
who told me,
Absolutely.
"Oh, when you fast, you have to do." No, you don't. You can give up anything in your fast.
Absolutely.
It's between you and the Lord. So you can give up
Absolutely.
anything.
Anything that you feel you're
Anything that you feel like
attached
you
to.
see. For me, people say they give up alcohol. mine's is coffee. If I really want to do a hardcore fast, I have to give up coffee.
Daniel's fast, 21 days. Fruits and vegetables, water.
And that's the hardest thing. I can give up alcohol. I can give up meats. Coffee, I literally be there at the coffee pot like
1 cup. Just 1 cup.
Well, did you know that decaf has a little caffeine in it too?
Yeah.
A little tiny bit.
Really?
One year I called myself, well, I'm going to give up coffee and just do decaf. And then I don't know. I don't want to say the Lord spoke to me. Maybe it was like, no, you got to give up coffee. You can't cheat just by doing decaf.
Yeah.
Because it's not,
It's a sacrifice.
it's the coffee that you're giving up. It's not the caffeine.
But were you doing it for fasting? Okay. Always keep in mind that fasting is a sacrifice.
Right. So
you can't make you can't make an
right.
option.
And that's why I said I can't do this.
Yeah.
And see, I do fast. I've fallen off a little bit. I used to fast like every other month.
You falling off or you falling off?
I've fallen off. I said that wrong. I've fallen off. But I used to fast.
Am I being mama bear tonight?
Yeah, she is. Hush up. Shut up. Don't go there. Stand there. To the left.
I can't take it.
I used to fast at least every other month.
Oh, that's good.
And coffee?
Just I will give up just certain things, just depending on what it is. It could be anything, just anything I felt that I was doing too much of. I will give it up.
Yep.
But coffee was usually always in that fast because that's one of my, like, I can bypass alcohol or anything with that. Coffee, that's hard for me to give up. So
yeah, that's why you should fast off of it more.
And I do. Usually when I fast, I give up coffee.
Do you find that it's easier to come back to after you've fasted?
Oh, let me tell you something.
Ooh.
When I do my fast and I'll give up coffee, so let's say I usually start my fast on a Sunday. And it depends on what I'm doing 1 week. If it's not for something special and it's just for me, I do from 7 days. So when that next Sunday come, and my fast is over, I'm at the coffee pot. Like,
yeah, that's the first thing.
How about Starbucks?
Yeah, Starbucks is addicting.
Yeah, you know what? I like coffee bean better than Starbucks. And there's not a lot of coffee beans around, but I prefer coffee beans.
They're coming up more and more, though. They are coming up more and more.
But no, I just do my coffee at home. Chock full of nuts coffee. You ever had that? It's so good. And my little creamer and stuff. Oh, yeah. I can't wait to get up.
Mr. Lee, so we're not getting no Uber stories.
He'll be back.
Okay, Mr. Lee. All right.
All right, so I have a question.
Your question?
How do you feel? And I'm gonna tell you where this question comes from. How do you feel about transgenders running for homecoming king or queen, king and queen?
Well, first of all, I think we're putting too much attention on transgenders. They're human beings. They live a life just like the rest of us. They should be allowed to do anything that anyone else does, and there shouldn't be a label placed on them, transgender. I take real issue with gays, transgender, homosexual lifestyle. They're human beings. Take the labels off.
But they put the labels on themselves.
Well, I don't know. I think that too much attention is given to the titles because a transgender person can do just about anything, if not anything anyone else can do. If they put their mind to it, if they study for it, if it's anything that's involving a degree or needing to have knowledge about something, I think they should be able to freely do it and no one should question it or have an issue with it.
Right.
That's just my perception.
My thing with transgenders, though, and I say this for 2 reasons. If you're transgender and you're looking to start dating someone, you need to let it be known.
No. Oh, that, yeah.
Because
if they don't want to get killed.
Right. Now, the problem was a friend of mine's daughter goes to a school in West LA, and they had their homecoming. And one of the girls, she's born a girl now. She's
a boy.
She hasn't had the surgery though. She's transitioned. Okay. She's still young. She's whatever. And to be a guy, so he wanted to run for homecoming king, and parents had a problem with their daughters taking pictures, and what if she won, and then so and then other parents was like, well, my son is running for homecoming king, so no king, like just he's a boy, he's running for king, so if a transgender girl who's really a girl is trying to be a boy beats him, so these parents had a problem with it. Like I think one of the traditions were they dance together or something. So a lot of the parents were like, we don't want our daughter dancing with a transgender girl. We don't want to put our,
But she hasn't had the surgery.
She hasn't had the surgery,
so
but
she's not transgender.
But she But this particular girl calls herself a transgender at school. That's what she goes as. I'm a transgender.
But she's not.
But she's not. So she wanted to run for king, and they were having problems with it.
I would have a problem with that. And why I would have a problem with that is this. I had a gay brother. So I've lived this lifestyle, if you will, since I was, I think I outed him, I think at 11 years old. I told my parents on him. So bad girl.
Was you trying?
I outed him. I outed him because I had fights behind him. Don't say anything about my brother. Don't, because little kids will say, you little faggot. Right. And people don't realize a faggot is not a gay term. It's actually a drifting piece of wood. But people they don't look up, they don't know what they're saying. So anyway, so long story short, I've lived with that lifestyle because I had a gay brother. They fight for quite a bit. They fight for equality, rights to be able to do anything that you and I do. So because you're a child, see, these children are looking at TV and they're looking at different things, and a lot of them are going through a phase of being gay. You don't even know who you are in high school. You don't know nothing about yourself. You don't know yourself well enough to know you transgender, gay, bisexual, homosexual. You don't know nothing about yourself yet. So for you as a child to put that label on yourself, I take issue with that, and I don't blame those parents. Transgender people fight to be able to change their driver's license, their social security numbers, to be recognized as a transgender. A child who does not have a dime to pay for surgery, medication, therapy, go through all that comes with that. Because it's not just waking up one day saying I'm transgender. You got to go to therapy. You got to go to the doctor. You got to get your shots. You got to take your hormones. You got to go through a lot. You have to fight the state literally to change your name, to get your legal documents to just live as a human being. So that being said, yes, I would take issue with this child who simply is a stud. That's what she is. She's a little girl dressed like a little boy, and she's walking around calling herself a boy. And dag nabbit, she's a little girl, and every 30 days she gets a reminder that she's a little girl. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to call a spade, and if I upset anybody, well, sorry, not sorry. But we have to, in this world, we have to take a stand for things that make sense, and we have to stop okaying foolishness. That little girl's parents need to sit her down and put her in her place. Number one. Number two, they're the ones who purchase her clothes. You stop dressing your daughter like a little boy. If she want to dress like a little boy, then she needs to wait till she gets out of your house. If she wants to call herself a little boy, then she needs to get a job, get some medical insurance, and she needs to go through the same thing that other transgenders go through. Period, point blank. Because she's not transgender. She's
Don't
a stud.
call herself transgender.
Right.
And in that case,
just say I'm a gay girl.
I'm a gay girl,
and I
want to run for king, and that's it.
That's it. And then that way, maybe she can get some more understanding from some other parents. Maybe some other parents will say, well, okay, what is it that we're not looking at that's going on with this kid? She recognizes what she likes, who she is. So maybe we should do a little spin and try something different. So the child is not tarnished, okay, and the school is not tarnished. But she cannot say she's transgender, because I think you're taking that and you're abusing it. And that's wrong to me. I'm just saying.
And that's a wrong term because she actually isn't.
She's not. Exactly.
Not. So why are you calling yourself something that you're not?
And then you want to make a fuss because you can't go to the prom and dress in a tuxedo and run for something, and you out of line. Sorry.
I think these parents, though, according to the feedback and the hurrah that was going on, they wouldn't care if she was a stud or if she really had the surgery. They did not want their kid associated like they want a traditional. So I was like, would it be too much to have a special event for it?
No.
Let's have homecoming king and queen for homecoming king and queen, and then let's have homecoming for, and I don't know the correct term would be for transgenders or whatever.
It wouldn't be transgender, but
for homosexual.
I don't know.
No, it was for the school. It's going to be for the alternative lifestyle.
Yeah,
that's what it's going to be called.
That sounds right.
That's what it's going to be. I wouldn't go to a church, a specific church here in Los Angeles that has changed their name, but they used to. One of their titles, I can't say it all the way, but one of the words in their title of their church was alternative. And so they were like, come over here and join such. And again, I can't say the name because it's a big church in LA. I said, I can't. I said, because their name of their ministry is alternative, and there's nothing alternative about God. Not one single solitary thing. He's straightforward. So can't go. Sorry.
No can do. No can do.
Sorry.
I don't know why I was not getting everybody's comments. My cousin Keith, congrats, cuzzo. Thank you, baby. Greg, negative. I don't know what that is. Is it Macaz Hale? She says
Michelle.
Michelle,
yeah.
Coffee too, decaf, not the same. Love Starbucks. Yes.
I'm not getting their comments either.
I had to log off and come back on.
That's crazy.
So the comments just popped back up. So thank you guys for tuning in.
I'm not saying.
Love you guys.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so that's a big thing. You know, people are having problems with transgenders, and
I think that's sad. Okay, yeah, there they are. Hey, Robert Taylor, all the way in Lancaster.
So I don't know. And I'm not getting any more. I'm getting them.
Hey,
if I don't shout you out or say something, it's because I don't see it. It's not popping up on my screen for some reason. But I'm getting the thumbs up and the hearts.
We need the hearts and the thumbs up. That lets us get our supporters. Hey, G Money in Jersey Sweet, what's going on?
If you're just tuning in, you're listening to Honey's Closet live on the Power of Voices. Facebook Live, Honey's Closet Crew, and you also can catch us on honeyscloset.com.
Woo, woo.
I'm here with Miss Pia.
Pia.
And our producer?
In training.
And Izzy. And I know Mr. Lee don't think he going nowhere.
Right.
I'm here.
Any Uber stories?
Uber
stories. Let me.
If you don't have one, I got one.
You got one?
Uber?
I haven't done it this month. I've been slacking this month, but I'm going to get on it because we're going on a cruise in February. But I read something today about an Uber driver who raped one of his. Raped one of his people. I wish one of them would.
Was that the one? It was a little boy.
No, not the little boy.
Somebody with the little boy.
That was a Lyft driver down in Florida.
What is wrong with these people? Okay, so let me ask you a question. Do Uber drivers, Lyft drivers not think that they're going to get caught?
Well, I don't know what they're thinking, but it's the dumbest crap
thing ever.
Going. Yeah. Man,
yeah.
Why would you do something like that? Like,
sick people out to do that.
Very sick. Very sick.
Predators, just how can I get to people just easily?
You've got a good story about something like that today too, don't you?
Yeah, I do have a story.
It's crazy.
The problem is that you really have some sick people in this world.
Absolutely perverted.
Just really sick.
Mm-hmm.
And I put up on my Facebook post, I'm like, I am so tired of all the hateful, mean-spirited people in our world today. And it's because you turn to the news and you hear about people killing their kids, and and I seen a story about them releasing the pictures of Kanika.
Oh God.
They released her photos, her death photos, and it's like all over the internet, and it's like, are you serious? Do you really think that her mother wants to replay that in her mind? And there's a video, it's about an hour long, where when they found her body. And they showed the whole video, how people were walking back there. And it took them forever to bring this girl's body out that freezer. Wow. And they finally wheeled her out. And they put this blue, they already had her in a white baggie. But and I was wondering, why are they putting this blue blanket over her? Right? And they propped her up. Like they put it to here, and because her mom was coming in. And I guess they didn't want the mom to see her in the white bag. And her mom walked in, she looked at her, and then they showed her mom where they found her at. No audio, just all visual. And it was so sad just to watch them cover her, take the blue blanket off of her, zip her up, and roll her out. That is so horrible.
Do we think that there was some foul play in this?
Oh, yeah.
By the people in the room?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm just trying to figure out what made her go down there by her. So how did she know to go there? How did she know to go where they found her?
Now, they have a video of her walking in there by herself. But there's no video of anybody walking in there after her.
There was somebody in there, though. There's another video that shows there's a person on the side, which would be to her right, our left. There's somebody in there in black. There's a video. I'll find it and send it to you.
So
you saw that one?
You seen it?
Yeah.
So
it's like somebody reached
for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
in the freezer.
Who's going to know to go down there? What would you go down there for?
Somewhere in the kitchen. I don't know if that was the freezer back there or what.
Kitchen.
Well, the thing about it, her nails are broken or something. Her pants, like she was dirty, disheveled. and there's some white something on her stomach.
Oh, wow. What a horrible way to die.
Mm-hmm.
What a horrible, because even if this child was inebriated, which is what they're trying to say.
And I believe she was.
If she was.
Off of what we don't know.
Right. There was still some discomfort and some pain for her. I can't imagine what her last hours were. Wow.
Horrible. Just horrible. And so for them to put these pictures out there, and when you see the pictures, but here's their mistake.
Who wants
When you
to look
put
at
the
that?
pictures out there, you like this girl didn't just walk in the freezer and
No,
die.
she didn't. No, she didn't. No.
But they ruled it an accident.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
I stopped following it after a while because I just couldn't take it.
I did too. Only reason
Yeah,
why
I
I know
couldn't
is
take
because this came up and I seen it, and so I'm like, man,
Yeah, I couldn't
this
take
is
it.
horrible.
It's real horrible.
But they ruled it an accident. But of course,
So, Mr. Lee, no Uber stories?
Nothing. Well, yeah, I have
Okay.
one.
Uh-oh. Yay.
Picked two ladies up. Where did I get them? Somewhere in Hollywood,
Mm-hmm.
taking them home. One of them identified herself as an Uber driver, but obviously she wasn't driving, but we had talked a little Uber talk.
Mm-hmm.
Her girlfriend sat in the back. Her girlfriend was a little tipsy. She was feeling a little sick, a little blue.
Uh-oh.
And her friend, the Uber driver, said, are you going to throw up? And she said, yeah, I think so. I said, oh, Lord, I don't have no more throw-up bags in the car.
Throw up bags.
Yeah.
better get you some.
Crapola. So she said, well, take everything out of my purse and put it in your purse and throw up in my purse. So her girlfriend gave her purse to throw up in. Now, I said, no, don't do that. Let's pull over to the
That's
side
gross.
and, go out in the grass somewhere. So she did that, and then I guess it was pretty close to her own neighborhood. 4 guys walked by, and they all started talking. One of the guys, she said she went to school with at one point. And so I was, like a little concerned. These 4 guys roll up on her, and the girl who was throwing up, her purse was laying down on the ground. So I called the Uber girl over. I said, look, why don't you take her purse and bring it and put it in the car?
Right.
Okay, and yours. And I said, you know these guys? She said, well, I know one of them because I went to school with them. I said, okay, I'm just trying to be safe, looking out
Okay.
for you. She goes, that's a good idea. So I don't know the other 3 guys. So that's what she did. So then the 2 of them got back in the car, and we headed to their final destination. And she says, you know what? Just pull over here at this gas station, and we'll get out here. I said, well, how far do you live
That
from here?
gas station.
Yeah. She said, well, just up the street. I said, you sure you're going to be okay? Because I was concerned about
Right.
leaving these 2
Absolutely.
ladies out. And
Yeah.
this is like after midnight. And so she said, yeah, I'm cool. This is my neighborhood. I know, know the people around here. I said, all right. So I dropped them off at the gas station. I pulled out, and I came back. I said, are you sure you're going to be okay? She said, yeah, I'm good. You go on, I'm good. So I'm hoping that
She's okay.
That
Yeah.
she's okay.
yeah,
Wow.
because the girlfriend was pretty drunk. She was having
Wow.
trouble walking.
Wow.
And that's why it doesn't pay to get drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be careful. It's okay to drink, sip, but to get drunk,
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
The one girl was drunk.
The only thing I'm gonna be drunk on is some shoes and a purse and a couple of outfits.
Y'all remember this?
I can't do it. Mm-mm.
Oh,
Do y'all
the
remember
ho-hos?
zingers.
No, well, we call them ho-hos back
Right,
on the East
ho-hos
Coast.
back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
These, I used to be so addicted to
Twinkies.
these.
Oh my goodness.
And I see them in the store, and I'm like, I'm going to get some. Now, if I eat them, I don't know. I might eat them on the way home.
Now
but-
you just got a new gig. That's what you don't need. Get him to Mr. Lee. You need to get
Don't
started.
give them to me. No.
You need to get started.
I
on
do
your
have to join the
stuff.
gym. I'm so excited.
Yeah, you
I have
gotta
to
get
join the
started.
gym.
You
I have
gotta
to
get
join the
started.
gym. I am. I got it. And on top of that, I already said I was going back to the gym because I got 6 months. I'll be 50.
Oh, you over the hill.
So,
Fifty.
I got to bring sexy back. I'm not
Hello.
turning 50 looking old and
Yeah.
decrepit.
You don't look old, girl.
I know, but
You
know.
look good for your
You
age.
look good
You
for
do.
your
Thank
age.
you.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know what? I was telling the story on my other live. I forgot where I was at the store or something. And these young guys say, I know you wifed up.
Oh yeah.
Sweetheart, first of all, you're a little boy. Get away from me. And that's not how you approach women.
Right. You were on live.
You know?
You were on live. Because
What
we
you
talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, really? It's so,
Don't
men
even know how
have
to
no
approach
kind
a
of,
woman.
but you know what? can we blame the men? Because the women, you know, if a man tell her, "Ooh, girl, you got, you know, your ass is big or something," they paying for it. It's like, "Oh yeah," they want to hear that. I don't want to. Don't tell me nothing about my body parts or anything.
Exactly.
I don't want it. It's not for you to talk about.
And why would you want to talk about that? Trying to get to know me.
Yeah.
Not good.
Not good at all.
No.
They ain't
Not
trying
good.
to get to know you. That's why.
I like that. Take me to the Gucci store.
She said, "Take me to the Gucci store. Want to get to know me?
Take me down on rodeo. Don't take me on rodeo because I might run into some people from school. Take me on rodeo. In Wilshire.
In Wilshire. Or Saks Fifth is that?
Take me to Doheny Road.
I hear you. I hear you.
You want to get to know me?
I just, you know what? I think a good, well, I don't know. There's a lot of places, good places to, you know, you can take like good first dates. You know, I think a good first date is somewhere where you can sit down and talk.
Oh, absolutely.
Not the movies. You know,
can't
maybe
talk in the
dinner,
movies.
you know. And the first date doesn't necessarily have to be something expensive. It can be, let's go to the
It don't have
park.
to be dinner.
Let's just meet at Starbucks.
No,
Let's
you know what me
Starbucks.
and Greg did? We went to downtown Disney. Kid you not. Downtown Disney. Me and my husband did some of the most silliest things ever before we got married. We did silly stuff.
But at downtown Disney, that's kind of like
It's fun.
busy, right?
Very busy. But you go, you have fun, you walk, talk.
Yeah.
You get to see, you know, if a person is healthy, if they can,
Oh, yeah.
if they can walk, if they can, you know, you get to see how diverse they can be. We went to dinner, we went to the movies, we walked, we played games, you know, you get to see how they interact with others, how well they interact with others.
Is everybody popping up? Because I'm not getting any new.
I'm not getting any. I just got
I don't
Lisa.
know
Hey, Lisa. Hey,
If you get any,
Caprice.
if I don't see you on here, please don't get mad at me because
Can we get some hearts and some
I don't
likes? Let us
see-
know you
I'm
guys
not
are out
seeing
there.
anything.
Yeah, because nothing's popping up.
nothing's popping up. And
Nothing
every
at
time I
all.
refresh, then I see it, but I have to go off
like,
and come
I'm
back
seeing
on.
a whole bunch of people from my camp, and I'm not seeing. Rocky says, "Shut up."
What's up? See, I don't see
okay,
Rocky.
So, hey, Lisa. How are you?
Hi, Lisa. Rocky.
Lisa, let me just tell you real quick.
Rocky,
Lisa,
should you? It's nighttime, so I guess you would be out your coffin.
he will. He is out the coffin. Hush. Lisa is one of the greatest event planners you ever want to meet in your life.
Okay.
She can bling out. Well, she's just a great event planner, and when she comes out and she does your event, she'll
I
take
see the
this room
hearts. I
right
see the
here
hearts.
and make it look like something out of Beverly Hills.
Ooh,
And she
Lisa.
studs all shoes. I have to bring you my chucks, Lisa.
Lisa, we
Yeah.
need to do some.
She
Maybe
needs
she
to,
can
needs
help.
to do the launch party.
Yes,
She is. I mean,
definitely.
she does everything. When I say everything, she does everything, and she's awesome.
You know me.
So-
Is she in our budget?
Oh, she's within the budget.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll make you. Like I said, she'll make this room. And we wanted this room to be the Chanel store. She could turn this room into Chanel.
That's what I'm talking about.
Seriously,
Lisa.
she's gifted.
Lisa.
Yeah, she's gifted.
So I might need her to make me some like blinged out tennis shoes for my new gig. So
Remind me to show you.
yes.
Yeah,
So
remind me
just
to show
for
you.
everybody who's just tuning in, I made a big announcement at the beginning of the show. I have just confirmed that I'm going to be a part of a reality show. Start shooting in February or March.
Whoop,
So
whoop.
I'm so super excited. So super excited.
Whoop,
So
whoop. I don't know
once I
why
sign the
Rocky said
contract,
shut
then I'm gonna
up.
come in and be like, yeah. But
That's it.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
when you
but
really
I'm,
talk about it.
I'm so yeah. So anyways, boring sex. Walk away or work with it.
Ooh, I'm on the fence with that one.
Okay.
Let me tell you why. I'm on the
Okay.
fence with that one. Some people, stop it, Mr. Lee, stop it. I see you over there shaking your head and raising your eyebrow. I think that some people just simply don't know how to be good lovers. And they don't know how to be good lovers because they haven't had a good lover. So if it's boring, I think that's an opportunity for the two people involved to do some exploring and find out exactly what it is that turns one another on. Some people just don't know what turns them on. They don't.
But could it also be maybe insecure? I don't want to say insecurities,
That's a good word.
but insecurities
That's a good
maybe
word.
because it's like, okay, we feeling each other,
Mm-hmm.
but when we do this, it's not quite what I know it can be.
Yep, that's a good word.
Because I'm a little maybe standoffish, shy,
Mm-hmm.
nervous,
Intimidated.
whatever it can be.
Intimidated.
Especially I think if it's somebody you really care about.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you was with somebody you was just seeing or whatever, you might have the most amazing sex.
Right.
But then when you get with somebody that you really are feeling, and just as only some cases, maybe there's something that's kind of
Right.
like, okay, I'm nervous. I want so bad, so then you overthink it
Mm-hmm.
and you're not, you know what I'm saying? So I think that maybe could be a part of it.
What was the actual question again?
Boring sex, walk away or work with it.
I don't think it could ever be boring.
Well, yeah, and
But it depends on
It
the
could be
person's
boring.
mentality.
No, it could be boring. I've had boring sex before.
Well, it's up to the person.
Yeah, it could be boring. You'd be surprised.
I think the person is the person, you can have a partner who doesn't, but it's up to you.
yeah, I think you can just have one of those where it's like, man, I didn't give my, I'm a little, for me, and I said this before, I'm not going to give my all to somebody that
Right.
I'm not going to be with.
Right.
So, especially now, because I was on a hiatus. Like, it was a minute for me. So, like, seriously. So, for me, it was more like,
You were on a coochie-atus?
yes. Like, okay, I want to do this so bad,
Mm-hmm.
but what if it doesn't, work out? Then and my biggest fear is starting all over again.
Right.
Right. That is my biggest fear, especially right now. I don't want to have to do that. So I kind of like, okay, I'm going to ease into this.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So each time it's going, because there's some tricks. There's some trick or treats. I'm ready to try.
Right.
So, but I think it's just, so for me, it's not a thing of being boring. I think it was just me of being cautious.
I think the word maybe should be disappointing, not boring.
Disappointing is a good word. I've been disappointed. Have you?
Yeah.
I've been disappointed.
I think more disappointing.
Yeah. Wasn't nothing there.
But
Never.
never been
You never been
disappointed, Mr. Lee.
disappointed?
Never.
Or did you never disappoint?
No, and no.
You've never
Okay.
been disappointed?
No, ma'am.
Really?
No. Never had no bad sex.
I don't think
Well, I
men
don't
can
think
consider.
it's-
I don't know.
Oh, no,
I
they
think it's
can't. Oh,
different.
no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's some men that'll say they've had bad sex.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think, what, have you ever heard somebody say, when they're talking about their mate or whatever, or not even their mate, just somebody in general, and it's like, well, when I had sex with them, it was horrible, but then they had sex with them, it was the best experience ever. Because it's
It
what
changes.
It changes, and it's the chemistry, and it's also, I believe, fears and intimidations, and oh my God, and what if, and like I said, for me, I can only speak for me. Like I said, it was so long for me that I was just like, I'm not finna put my all in right now.
Right.
And some people might say that's a bad thing, and I respect that, but it's just like, what if it never happens again?
Well,
You know what I'm saying? So that would be my fear, but
well, Rocky says that he's had boring sex. I'm assuming you're saying, I love you guys, so keep it going. He says, well, Caprice says walk away. Why should we walk away, Caprice? Why should they walk away? And Lisa also said, your dream is my vision. So she
Lisa, I love you.
At least I'm going to send her your Facebook.
Tina Calhoun, you getting married? I'm jealous. Caprice Alley, walk away.
Did she say it? Tina, you said it.
She said she can do my wedding shoes.
shoes.
Rocky, ain't no vampires having sex with you. Hush.
Right? But men have had bad sex. It's no such thing
I
as
like
a
that,
man not having bad sex. They can.
Maybe
Right.
because they're disappointed in what they're getting.
I think that some men who say they've had bad sex, they were not up to par in the size. Because there's some men who their size makes a difference.
And there's a
when
lot
they
of men
don't
who are
know-
intimidated by their size.
They're very much intimidated by their size, especially if they meet a woman like me.
Here
I'm
she go.
intimidating anyway. So automatically they're going to think I'm intimidating in the bedroom. So if they're small, they probably think, she going to talk about me? She going to put me down. But Caprice says you should walk away. I don't think I would walk away. I wouldn't give up so quickly.
It depends if you.
I mean, if
like
it's
the person,
somebody
right?
that you're with, that you really,
Yeah.
feeling or whatever, you, because it could be a thing of, it just could be
The chemistry.
intimidation or the chemistry wasn't right or maybe whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then a year down the line, you're like, it's the best damn sex I've ever
Right.
had. You have to get to
I
there.
didn't know so-and-so and such and such had it going on
Yeah.
like that.
Maybe because they felt more comfortable, just like you
Right.
said with the person.
Get to know you.
Right.
Get to know you.
Get to know,
Getting to know you.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it is.
possible.
So,
Okay.
Miss Pia, we have any reality tea?
Oh my God.
What you got for us,
Are
girl?
you guys ready
Give us
for
some
what's
tea, Miss
going
P.
on?
Miss P. Give us some tea, Miss P.
Keep it going.
Give us some tea, Miss P. Miss P. Give us some tea.
You are so crazy. We were going to talk about fashion, what was new in fashion last week. We didn't get opportunity to. The fashion world lost one of their new icons, Michael Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, young guy. He was one of the favorites on Project Runway. He died, and I later found out that he died because of irritable bowel syndrome. Deep. A couple of people said that it could have been AIDS related, but that irritable bowel syndrome is kind of heavy, kind of deep.
Well, I seen a picture of him. The latest picture, I don't know how late, but he was very, very small.
Very. When I immediately looked at him, I said, "Okay, that's AIDS," because I know what it looks like.
Right.
You know, my brother died of it, so I know what it looks like. But he would definitely be missed. He was really full of life, and that was one of the things that Andy Cohen had tweeted, is that he was so very proud of him, because he had a couple of things going on. His cologne line. He was doing some T-shirts for Starbucks, and I would have really been excited about seeing those and getting one. But let's get to it.
Reality, Miss P. Miss P.
Love and hip hop. Let's get it. Let's go.
Hate it.
Cause you got some juicy stuff.
I got some juicy stuff too.
Baby. The reunion started last week. The reunion started last week. I think I taped. Matter of fact, I think it was
who? It was Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah.
And it came on
right before.
Or after. It came on because I got a little bit of it, because I always record afterwards. And I seen something on there. I'm like, whoa.
Right. Well, let me tell you.
Okay.
So the reunion started last week. I'm not really sure why every reunion has to have fighting, but for some reason, every reunion has to have fighting. So, of course, the smallest person on Love and Hip Hop, and this is Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, the smallest person on this in particular cast is Moniece. Moniece is the smallest fireball. She's a fireball. Anyway, so she absolutely hates with capital letters Hazel E. That woman makes her skin boil, which I totally understand, because Hazel E, I absolutely hate her myself. So I understand, because I don't know who she is, and I just don't get this chick. But anyway, you would think after the way Masika drug her a couple of weeks ago, because Masika served it to her.
Really?
Oh, Masika drug her, grabbed her by that wig, and that wig must not have been on her head too good. She drug her over this rail, and when they brought her back, her whole back was completely bruised. Oh, she drug her. She did. You would think that she would learn, but she hasn't learned. She's a little special. So anyway, that was a horrible first fight. It was so bad, they kicked Hazel E off. They kicked her off. She had to go. But I don't think that that's all she's kicked off of. But we'll get into that later.
We'll get into that later.
Yeah, because I don't think that's all she got kicked out of. Safari, Nicki Minaj's ex. And I hate to refer to him as Nicki Minaj's ex, because he is his own person.
Right.
He's Safari. And have you ever seen him?
I've seen him.
I love him. He is so comical. He's really cute. He's really, really, really a nice looking man. I like Safari. I really do. At first, I thought he was playing for the other team, but he's not. He's totally not. He loves women.
Okay, can I ask a question about that?
Sure.
The guy on the show with the blonde braids and the pearls.
A1.
Is he playing for another team?
I believe so.
Okay.
Because I cannot, if my husband came home with a pearl necklace on and some black fingernail polish on his nails, we would absolutely be in
But is he saying he's not?
I wouldn't care what he said.
No, but I'm saying, does he say?
No one's ever approached him about it.
Oh, okay.
But it don't take, Stevie Wonder could see that when he leave Lyrica in the middle of the night, he on Santa Monica Boulevard. You can believe that.
Lyrica's his girlfriend?
That's his wife.
Oh.
And when I tell you that he on Santa Monica Boulevard, he right over there, by the Pleasure Chest, up that way in the West Hollywood, over there. He over there. He hanging out.
We should do like a
I'm
little
serious.
Honey's Closet After Dark
What
live
man wears pearls and puka shells?
In the sex store.
We should. They would let us in there. They some freaks. They some sweaty freaks. Anyway, so Safari's leaving. He's leaving,
is he?
Yeah, he's leaving L.A. He's leaving Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and he's going to New York.
Okay.
Which is where he's from.
Right.
But he got really emotional. I thought that was so cute. He cried.
'Cause he's
And they
leaving?
were sincere tears. There was no acting. He was like, I really love you guys. I really enjoy being, and I'm really going to miss you guys. Out of all the characters in the show, he has to be the best because he doesn't do negativity. He makes a joke out of everything. And he tries to make people like, come together, kumbaya, and people are like, sorry, go somewhere and sit down with them fur coats on.
Yeah, why are people wearing fur coats in California?
I don't know, because it's 100,000 degrees.
It's 100,000 degrees, and y'all got on. First of all, I can see the old foo-foos.
Right,
wearing,
but no. He's full, Lynn. He's full. But anyway, so he cried, he left. So good luck, Safari, on your new endeavors. Keisha Cole sung her new song last night.
Is she on there?
Yes. So
Okay.
her coin must be getting low. But they say that reality check money is good money. So
For certain people.
yeah. Well, she sung her solo last night, and her ex-husband was sitting there. He literally, as she's singing, he put his head down.
It was about him?
Absolutely, it was about him.
Okay.
And she pretty much, one of the lines in the song was pretty much like, you'll never know what you had until it's gone, or something like that, to that effect. I was waiting on him to literally either get up and walk out, but they put the camera on him a bunch of times. That man was sitting there like this. At one point, you see water in his eyes because he really messed up. He really, really, really messed up. So, good luck to you, Keisha. Keep pressing on.
I heard she with Mayweather.
That's the talk, but I don't know. Two midgets together, I don't know. But anyway, we're going to leave that alone.
Hey, don't be talking about Mayweather.
Yeah, we're going to leave that alone because I don't know if Keisha with him or not, but if she is, girl, good luck to you. So this season, they added this guy called Zell Swag. Have you ever seen him?
Which one is Zell Swag?
The dark-skinned one.
With the
Google
blonde?
him with the
Blonde poop.
No, that's Lucci. Remember I had you look Lucci up. That's Lucci. Zell Swag is Tierra, the one that was in love with Ray J, who I think she's still in love with. It's her cousin.
Okay.
So supposedly he's a stylist, this, that, and the third. I'm not really sure how he's styling other people when he hasn't quite styled himself. But okay. So he was Masika's friend. Then Masika also, how every woman has a Judy. Every woman should have a Judy. You know what
I need
a Judy is, right?
I need a Judy.
You know what a Judy is?
You know what a Judy?
Okay.
No.
A Judy is a gay man who is like your good girlfriend.
Good.
Your good girlfriend.
Lonnie
right?
B. Lonnie B. Good.
Your
Yeah.
good girlfriend. He knows where all the latest. My brother was my Judy. He knows where all the
I need a
latest and
Judy.
the greatest stylists
I need a
are.
Judy, too.
They know how to style you. They know what's in season. They know what's in season before
I need a
it
Judy
comes
for
in
my
season.
reality show. If anybody's please,
Absolutely.
I need a Judy.
Absolutely.
I need a Judy.
So Masika had him as her Judy, but then she also had another guy called Miss Ray. Zell didn't like Miss Ray, and they got into it really, really bad last night. He busted his skin, had him bleeding.
Okay, so are these the two guys that they said hug it out, and when the guy went to hug him, he
and the other guy was like, well, he said, well, can you guys just get along? And he was like, well, we can be cordial, we.
and he got up like he was gonna go. That's what I seen.
You saw that part, and did
And
you
he
hear
got
what
up,
he said? Did you hear
and
what
he
he said?
just went to hug him, and he
started
took off
wailing
on him.
But did you hear what he said?
Mm-mm.
He said, I'll never, well, I can't say the words he said, but he said, I'll never, ever, you don't ever tell me to be cordial, you fat mother. He said, I don't do cordial. Who the F you think you talking to? Oh, he beat him, but baby, he got them charges pressed on him, and he got a restraining order. He got to pay for that because he was bloody.
Yeah, and it wasn't called for. I don't know what the drama is, but it's not called for.
His cousin, Tierra, even said, she said, because somebody asked her, that's your cousin, how do you feel? She said, it's disgusting. She said nobody deserves to be attacked like that.
It's just ridiculous.
So it was a little sad, and I feel sorry for him. But Mr. Ray, we praying for you, and hopefully everything will be okay because violence in the workplace is never okay. Can you see you coming in here slapping Mr. Lee? Mm-hmm. No, he might like that. I take that back. I don't know. Mr. Lee kind of kinky, so I don't know. But violence in the workplace, it's just never.
All them hearts, I love him.
Yeah, it's never ever good. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that gets me, and then we're gonna get off of Love and Hip Hop. The thing that gets me with these young people, because they're young people, a lot of these people are old enough to be our kids. Some of them just look old. The thing that irritates me with them is you've got all these young people on these shows with all these advanced checks for these songs that they ain't writing, but they giving them all this money, and then you later find out that they were advanced checks later on down the road when they ain't making no hits, and the recording companies are calling that money back. They going out spending money on Gucci's, Louis Vuittons, Benzes, Roses, Range Rovers, and then you get them in front of the TV and they acting like Purity Fools. When are
Purity
we going to
Fool.
have a reality show that's about reality?
Right.
Because Love and Hip Hop to me at this point is scripted.
And see, this is why I stopped watching
Scripted.
reality TV, because when you watch the Atlanta Housewives and,
Right. Yeah.
and even the Beverly Hills was one of my favorite, and all these housewives, everybody fighting.
Everybody fighting.
Everybody, and it's like, do we really have to fight each other as women? Can
For
we
what?
not come together?
What are we fighting
And if
over?
we have a disagreement, let's just sit down and talk
Talk it
about
out.
it, and let that be. Let
Talk it
there be
out.
more humor than this constant fighting and
Talk it out.
bashing and talking about each other's kids, and that's just so. And
It's too
that's
much.
why.
It's too much.
And one of the reasons why I stopped was Atlanta, because it was mostly black women, and it's like we have to show that we're this ignorant, that we're fighting each
To
other
get a check.
to get a check.
Yeah.
Some people, the love of money is just
It's too much.
It's too much.
But I'll tell you what. You know who I have the utmost respect for in all of this? Cardi B. Because, baby, Cardi B getting her paper. They talked
I
about
got some
her.
Cardi B tea.
Okay. They talked about her, and it's so funny. I think the gods hear me, I swear. I told my husband, I said, that's a pretty young lady right there. I said, if she ever get those teeth fixed and get with a PR person to show her how to talk and how to act, that girl gonna make something of herself. Who knew she was gonna get her teeth done? Got her teeth done. She started getting to. Only time she disappointed me was the last reunion show for Love and Hip Hop New York, and she had that $10,000 Gucci suit on, and she jumped over that couch to go hit that girl. I was disappointed in that because you don't disrespect Gucci. You don't do that. Not $10,000. You don't do that. And how I know it was $10,000 is that me and my boss was in the Gucci store like 2 weeks before the show came on, and so I saw the outfit, so I know what it cost. But I'm proud of her. She's doing good, but she's got to slow down because they're coming for her.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to
And
kick
they
her out
are
of a
gonna.
hotel like a couple of days ago, and it was behind some racial stuff. But that's not it. You got a target on your back, baby.
Right.
When you start making money and they start recognizing you, and she is hood all the way, hood. Calm down, Cardi. Don't let them take your money. So, I'm proud of her. Lastly, one of my favorite shows. I got to talk about this one for a second. Black Ink Chicago. Have you ever watched that?
No.
You should watch that one because it's about tattoos. It ain't about. It's about a young man, Ryan, who happens to be Greg. No, I think his boy fine. That boy's so fine. Good Lord. But he's a young man that wanted to make something out of himself from the hood, and he was really good at tattooing. And so he's made a really big name for himself with this company called Nine Mag. And he has a group of other young people that are friends. They all grew up together, known each other a long time. And so they're in the tattoo business. Well, anyway, last week's episode was about Cobra. Cobra is one of the actors on there, one of the cast members on there, who's dealing with some stuff. She just lost her dad. She's not black. I think Cobra is Hispanic. She lost her dad, and she just kind of feels alone. And most tattoo artists, they're real deep. They're like seriously deep. Well, this girl has got some pain going on, and her roommate got into it. So the roommate, as women do, because women are so catty, roommate comes to the shop and starts saying all this stuff that she supposedly said about all of them. But prior to that, Don, Ryan, why are we getting this feedback?
I don't know. Push your mic back a little bit. real quick.
Don, Ryan, and a couple other guys, they were sitting with her, and she was explaining, some days I'm depressed. I'm really struggling with my emotions. Some days I can't get out the bed. I'm just, I'm feeling a certain type of way. Well, Big Don, his sister was dealing with the same thing. Turned out she has mental illness. And she's young. And she's in a home. She's like in a center.
Wow.
And so the girls were like ragging on her and talking about her. And Don went off. He took a glass table and like threw it. He went off. He was like, you know what, you guys, have you guys ever thought about she's going through something, that she's lonely, that she feels alone? Have you guys ever thought about that? And so he said in that moment when they were talking about her, all he could think about was his sister and people misunderstanding her and her mood swings and just different things that were going on with her. And so I'm telling you guys the story because mental illness is real. It's real, and it's prevalent. It's going on right now. And when you have someone who tells you, I can't get out of bed, or
Right.
I'm depressed, or I don't know why I'm feeling this way, I don't know what's wrong, talk to that person. Do what you can to get them out the house. Do what you can to, because you don't ever know. And then ask them, have you seen somebody about that?
Right.
Have you gone to therapy? Are you talking to anybody? Because mental illness is real. And you can
Definitely
really
is.
hurt somebody if you don't get the right therapy.
Right.
You don't get the right help. So I commend Don for that. for sticking up for her, because in that moment, in that reality show, in that moment, that entire cast, it's almost like they had a mirror up to their face, looking at themselves like, wow. Because he threw this glass table. And Don is a big guy. He's really a big guy. And the glass was thick. So he threw that table with some anger.
Mental illness, though, people make fun of it, and I see it all the time. Just like drug addiction, any type of addiction, mental illness, and 9 times out of 10, the person who has the mental illness does not recognize it themselves.
Exactly.
And so, I've been around mental illness. I've worked in that department before. Briefly, I was around it. I've seen it. I have people in my family that's dealing with it. I see it. I see it.
You'd be surprised.
And the thing about it is we tease like, he crazy or she's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But there's really people,
very terrible.
But there's really people who really are mentally ill.
Mm-hmm. They check out on
and
life too.
They do.
They check out. They don't know how to do it. They check out.
And depression plays a part in that.
I think more people have mental illness than we think.
Oh, absolutely.
But a lot of people are in denial.
Exactly. Because it's something that people don't want to talk about.
Right. And other people don't want to talk about it.
They feel like, oh no, they're going to think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. Who wants to think that they're crazy? Right. No one wants to.
It's definitely.
But in order to get yourself right in all aspects, your mind has to be right.
Your mind has to be right.
But you know what? It takes somebody to step in and say, look.
Mm-hmm.
There's a problem. There's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to try to help fix this problem.
Yep.
Not for me or for you.
Absolutely.
Because this is going to halt you in what you're doing in your life.
Absolutely.
It will bring a stop to it. You will never get to the next step if you don't deal with your mental illness.
Absolutely.
So it's just being who's the one to do it.
Right.
Because if it's somebody, if you're not a part of that immediate family, who are you to say? But I mean, I don't know if it's a best friend or a mate or whatever. Maybe you have a right to say, hey.
But we're all always gets people too? A hug. Mm-hmm. When you see somebody going through something, hug them. Mm-hmm. And it's sometimes that hug, that's when you're going to find out everything you need to find out about that person, because they're going to break.
Right.
They're going to break in that hug.
But that helps even if you're going through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever, I don't know, I have.
Yeah, I have.
I've been going through so much
I need that hug. Mm-hmm.
And somebody comes in, the other night my grandson came in and he was like, hi, Nana.
Oh, that's the best hug.
And he hugged me and it just,
that's the best.
You just start crying because it's like, oh, I'm going through so much and it's hard to fight back. Mm-hmm. It's hard to fight back. There's so much going on. But
that hug. You look like you need one right now. You need a hug. Aww. What you doing? But no, seriously, so we just need to keep an eye out on the mental illness. So that's gonna wrap it up for the tea with
Miss Pia.
But I hope you I'm gonna tell you this. This is real reality. I told you about that Popeyes chicken.
No, what's up with the Popeyes chicken?
It's a restaurant serving Popeyes chicken.
Yeah.
And telling people that they fried the chicken.
And it's Popeyes.
And it's
you
Popeyes.
can't say which
restaurant? Liar, pants on fire.
Are you able to say which restaurant it is?
No. Because I don't want nobody knocking on our door.
I want to know.
Oh, you know what?
You can Google it.
I might have a chef coming in.
You can Google it.
The Gumbo Man? Food. No, not the Gumbo Man. We can get him too, though.
He'll be here tomorrow.
Really?
I told you I'm going to get one of them gumbo bowls.
We ain't here tomorrow. Hell, so I'm getting all excited. Like, wait a minute, I'm not even here tomorrow.
Well, what's intriguing me about Ron Freeman, I believe his name is. What's intriguing me about that gumbo is that it's already made, it's prepackaged, it's already frozen. All you have to do is warm it up, and it's really. I just need to see it because his orders are like. They pop
going. Michelle says Safari's on another show and he is Scared Famous. Have you seen that?
No. Well, no, they all did the Scared Famous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my girl Drita's on there from Mob Wise. I used to love me some Mob.
I love Drita.
Yes, she's so
gangster.
Yes. Drita was swinging them things.
She gangster.
She don't care.
I love her.
And you know when she getting ready to swing them because her head go like, what?
Yeah,
she be like ready.
I think they had to cancel that show because of her. Because she seriously does not.
Oh, she do.
You know, some reality shows are reality shows, but some reality shows are reality. And that woman,
Mob Wives.
Yeah.
They were some real, because
Rest
they
in
really
peace,
come
Big
from.
Ange.
Oh, that's
my
why I
favorite.
stopped.
My favorite.
Can't believe that. But that was one of my favorite reality show. But I have a thing for the mob. Like, if I can go back in the mob days and just be like the mobster's daughter or something.
Right.
Just like, like I love mobster. Oh,
Right.
Robert De Niro.
Ooh. Well, you know I love Al Pacino.
Al too. The best movie to ever be Scarface.
That's my favorite. You remember My Wedding Table?
Yeah. Scarface. Al Pacino, baby. Italian went and played a Cuban, did his thing. But
Who do I trust? Me.
Yeah.
Who put this thing together?
Me.
This is what I'm getting tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Keep the bow.
Yeah, it's already.
Oh, that looks so good.
It's already. This is how he delivers it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna let you know about this.
Let me know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Robert De Niro is my favorite actor because it's that facial expression. Have you ever seen The Untouchables?
Yes.
When he came down them stairs and Homeboy was there, and he said, "Were you talking to me?" Oh,
right.
Robert De Niro.
Right.
He's cool as a comedian. I got him on it, but that mob, Robert
baby.
did it for me.
That
I'm like,
mob.
really?
That mob.
I love mob movies.
That
I
mob.
watch the mobsters when they talk about Al Pacino. I mean, what's his name from Chicago? Oh my God,
Who?
Al Capone.
Al Capone. Oh,
They do all these mobs. Benny Siegel. And all, oh my God.
Dress up like that for Halloween.
I should.
Yeah.
Right? Be a mob's wife.
I should be a mob. A mole.
The
A mole or whatever.
The Godfather. The Godfather.
I'm gonna do a movie. I'm gonna write my own movie. It's gonna be the Black Mob Princess.
Hey, you could be. You could be Leo Corleone's daughter by one of his mistresses.
Secret.
Yeah.
We should work on that, sis. We should work on that. Let's work on that.
Secret.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. So yeah, we got to find out about this restaurant using Popeye's chicken because that's deep.
Is it only local? Is it in LA?
No,
only?
it's local.
So you got to be careful though.
It's
People
local.
go out and buy a whole bunch of Popeye's chicken and come sit on. I'll be out.
Right?
Really?
Right?
Really?
I would be embarrassed.
Really? Are
I
you
would be
seriously
embarrassed.
giving me some
Busted,
Popeye's chicken?
How do you know that it came out? How that?
Yeah,
how
it was
did
in
someone-
the news. It was on a. I was like, what is this? Yeah, it was in the news.
Wow. I know I seen a picture of Kentucky Fried Chicken where this lady had bought some Kentucky Fried Chicken. This is totally different. But she bought the Kentucky Fried Chicken and peeled the skin back and it was maggots under there.
Oh, see, you know what I
And I
cannot.
won't even eat.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Really?
I don't do it.
Really?
I'm just
Really?
telling y'all, don't do it.
Really?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I
Don't do
can't.
it.
I can't with her. Did she just ruin my vision of fried chicken altogether?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
And see, I can't. I'm not a good chicken fryer. I'm not.
Oh, girl, you know who can fry
Because I
some
don't have
chicken?
flour in my house.
My dad can fry and
I
make
go
it
to
so.
Albertsons.
My dad used to be a cook for a movie producer back in the days, so he knows how to decorate the food and. Oh,
He was a culinary.
he didn't go. He just did it.
Oh, okay.
It's like his
But
his gift.
did you just like make love to the chicken right
I
quick?
did.
Did you see all that?
Yeah.
Did you just
It'd be
have
so
like
pretty.
half one for the chicken?
It'd be so pretty.
I can't.
I
I
Some
can't.
macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, Capri says that it was in the news. Yeah, it was in the news. It really was. It was serious. Popeye's gonna get paid. They
Hey, if you're just tuning in, you're listening to Honey's Closet. Miss Honey and Miss Pia.
Pia.
Live on the Power of Voices. We are on YouTube. We don't say that much, but we're on YouTube.
Oh, we sure don't.
We're on
Facebook.
Power of Voices,
And your
Honey's
personal
Closet crew. You go to facebook.com/Honey's Closet crew. And I think we're on SoundCloud, aren't we?
SoundCloud.
I think we're on SoundCloud too.
Archived.
Okay. And you can go to honeyscloset.com and click the link and it goes right to the show. If you just want to hear us and not see us. But if I was you, I want to see us.
I want to see us.
I
too.
want to see us because it's
Pia,
just fun.
Pia.
And we got Izzy in here today, our producer. It's so fun. It's all
It's fun.
girls.
It's a lot of
Mr.
fun.
Lee done dumped us.
Yeah, he done dumped us. Mr. Lee
He
cheating
should be
on us.
Mr. Belvedere. Mr. Belvedere. Can I
Belvedere.
get some tea, please? Can I get some?
coffee?
No, I'm just playing. Some coffee?
Right,
No.
Right. But you got some hot stuff coming up. You
I got some
stuff.
hot
Yeah,
stuff. So we might as well
come
just
on.
go right on into
Let's
it.
get
so
in it. Let's get in
first
it.
of all, before we had a celebrity wedding, and I usually don't get involved in celebrity
Right,
weddings.
because that's reality TV.
That's reality TV. But Gucci Mane and Keisha, what's her, how you say her last name?
Keisha Kior.
Kior. It's been spelt so many ways I've seen over the years. a beautiful
Oh, my
wedding, and
God,
I
it
didn't
was
see it on
gorgeous.
TV,
It's gorgeous.
but I've just seen the pictures,
I saw the whole thing.
and she looked amazing. Except I'm a little concerned about her taking her ribs out, if that's true or not.
That's exactly what she did.
That's not healthy.
No waist trainer is going to do that to your
Right.
waist. She had her ribs taken out.
And the waist trainers, be careful with that too, girls, ladies.
Only supposed to run 4 hours.
Look, listen, y'all, some men like meat.
Yeah.
Men like a little something to pinch on, you know. Now they gonna look at the small waist and the big booties. Yeah, we gonna look at the men, you know, be all buff and everything. But do you want? I don't want no big old. But
You know what the problem is?
Looking at.
You know what the problem is? They don't know when to wear that stuff.
Right.
When you see pictures of people out at the nightclub, they at the club, they got the cute little old body fitting dress on, but they got this roll hanging over their panties or their G-string or their thong or whatever they got on. Sugar, you're not cute, and you got the nerve to be posing with your hand up on your hip. You're not cute. That's when you need that waist trainer on, because you need to be smooth. And I'm going to tell you something, and no disrespect to any of you skinny women. Sorry, not sorry. Y'all need girdles on. I'm sorry. It is what it is. And if you don't know how to wear them, then call me and I'll help you out. Because skinny don't mean that you don't got no rolls. Smooth that stuff out and look nice in your clothes. When you go out, you want to be sexy.
Right.
Now, one thing about Keisha, even though she took the ribs out, she got a cold body, though. You can't.
Yeah, she's very pretty.
Built.
And she looked very beautiful.
Elegant.
She looked very elegant. And Gucci Mane looked good.
Oh, he did.
Now, I'm concerned about them not inviting the mom and the brother. But it's probably some tea behind that. But he didn't invite his mama and his brother, one of his brothers.
One of his brothers. He looked just like him, too.
Yeah. But they looked amazing.
How would you feel if
my son got married and didn't invite me?
Yeah.
I'm showing up and acting out.
Oh, okay. Because I know I'm going. I'm
going.
going.
Really? You got married and invite me?
I'm going in. I'm going to have on a hat broke ace deuce. You know what that mean, Izzy? I'm going to have a hat broke ace deuce to the side. And you're going to see my little, I'm going to probably have a wig on. I'm going to me some big diamonds on. I'm going.
But there has to be, and you know what? I'm gonna say this: we all can speculate what's going on. I pray for them because that has to be, as a mother, and I don't know what she's done or what the beef is between them.
Right.
But that has to be a very painful feeling not to get invited to your child's wedding. But
you know what? He looks so humble.
He looks so much better. He looks like he's grown as a person.
See, I don't know him. I don't know anything about him.
I'm gonna tell you how. Let me tell you a quick story how I knew who Gucci Mane was.
Oh, okay.
As you know, I'm a NASCAR fan. Okay? There's this driver. Look him up. Mark Martin. Mark Martin. He's about as tall as this cup.
Okay.
He looks like he just came out the Redneck Museum.
Dosey do your partner.
Look him up. They interviewed him one day because in NASCAR they kind of follow drivers before. You know, he's retired now. Shout out to Mark Martin.
Okay.
They did a thing with him in a gym because he worked out every day. And they said, "Who do you work out to?" He said, "Gucci Mane and 50 Cent."
Oh, he is a hillbilly.
He said, "Gucci Mane." And so I told my son, I said, what's a Gucci Mane? He goes, "A rapper." What you know about him, Mama? I said, "Because Mark Martin
is a hillbilly.
He works out to Gucci." And that's his favorite rapper.
Wow.
Gucci Mane is his favorite rapper. And back then, Gucci Mane was big. And so, actually, he would always talk about Gucci Mane when they interview him. Who are you listening to? Because he'd be in the car before it with the race or working out. I'm listening to Gucci Mane, 50 Cent, Eminem, whatever. And they did an interview with him and his son inside of a music store. And the son was buying country music. The son was like 9, 10 years old. And it was like, "Where's your daddy?" "Oh, he's over there in the rap section."
Well, you got to keep in mind that rappers aren't famous because of black folks.
Right. So, yeah. That's my first time here. I'm like, what the hell is a Gucci Mane? And so I looked him up. And so he's come a long way from how he looked.
Okay, wait.
Back then.
So Tina says that waist trainers will make your waist look like that, but it's a problem. It shifts your organs.
It's not good for you.
Hey, Tammy Tam.
It's not, waist trainers are not good for you. I seen that on TV. Like, all these girls are walking around
What are they saying about them?
And Izzy, the restaurant, I guess you can say it, it's called Sweet Dixie Kitchen in the city of Long Beach.
Wait a minute, Rocky. What do you mean listen to Ro? What are you talking about? I don't understand. What you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Rocky? Listen to Ro.
Open that coffin up. Get up out of there.
What are you talking about?
He probably somewhere like, "Are."
I don't know. It's okay, Rocky. It's okay, Rocky. It's okay.
Choing,
Okay,
choing. Okay, so
the wedding.
Amazing wedding.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
They looked very beautiful, all white, and they requested all their guests to wear white. because
That
mostly
was classy.
yeah,
Wow.
beautiful,
That was classy.
beautiful. Now their cake was taller than the
Ooh,
ceiling,
than the ceiling.
and they used a sword to cut their cake.
Yeah, that was awesome. Though. It was different.
It was different.
Different.
It was
Be
different.
different. Be
It was
different.
different.
Yeah, be
but it was
different.
nice. So congrats to them.
Congratulations.
I pray that they last because I'm sick of people getting
They've
married.
been together a long
and
time.
they have.
though.
And she's held him down.
Yeah.
And see, that's what you need. You need a strong woman that's gonna hold you
Absolutely.
down. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. But
She's
you
gonna
think
go-
about how much money he gave her. He gave her $1 million.
He gave her $1 million.
She turned it into 6.
Yep. He
ain't
went to
going nowhere.
jail.
He ain't going
But
nowhere.
she's a hustler.
Yes, she is.
And and that's why I want you to listen to that sermon because TD Jakes said it's okay to be a hustler,
Mhm.
but you gotta turn that hustler
Mm-hmm.
into let's be
Keep it growing.
yeah, do something else. You know what I'm saying? You can be a hustler, start off as a hustler, but learn how to be a businesswoman, a businessman.
right.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
right.
So
That's right.
it's an amazing sermon.
It'll change your mind. It'll change your mindset.
Yeah.
Change your mindset.
You know, you can't keep hustling because hustling only gets you so far.
Right.
Right? You got to take that hustle. Like, okay, I've hustled like an actual dope dealer. You hustling out here making all this money.
What you
now
doing
it's
with
time to take this money and turn it to
Just
businesses.
What you doing with it?
Right?
Yeah.
Get out this hustle
Absolutely.
game.
Absolutely.
So, anyways, she did. She held him down while he was in jail. And so
Yeah.
I
Good for
pray that they
her.
love last. I pray that it's
What's going
genuine
on with your
love.
boy, the game?
So the game is supposedly
JCon. What's going on with
JCon
JCon?
is being he's in
I
the
don't
news
like him
again.
no
The
more.
rapper is no stranger to the internet drama, but the California rapper is doing his best to distance himself
I don't like
from
him
a
no more.
rumor involving him and a teenage girl. I don't know if you guys remember last month, rumors from gossip site Fabuloso, began spreading, claiming the rapper had gotten a 15-year-old girl pregnant. Now the game is firing back, calling the reports a lie. This story is a lie made up by a child whom I've never met nor talked to in my life. He said in a statement, he added, I wish big media outlets would stop giving inaccurate news and liars a platform to tarnish their brand and make them look like the Inquirer.
DNA. Dana. I say call Dana. You know who Dana is? DNA.
Oh, yeah.
Let her go on and pop that baby out and get a little DNA, get a little jaw swab, and then we'll know if the social media is putting out fake news. Call Dana.
The rapper also appeared to address the rumors on Instagram, writing, not here to entertain lies or felony stories, laughing at how lame some people are, stalking others' lives, fabricating stories to look like fools in the end, and I'm here focused on my soul, my craft, and my children. Okay. So
All right.
good for you, gang, but you better be careful because, you know.
JCon. I'm going to call Dana.
Okay, so you know Wendy Williams has been in the news. The stories is going on about her and her husband. Well, she's found out that the leak came from her staff, so she's cleaned house. She's fired some folks,
She fired
y'all.
everybody?
She done fired folks. Like, hit the road, Jack.
Don't you come back.
She's standing by her husband. Now, I seen her husband for the first time. I finally seen a picture of him.
There's nothing to write home about. Why you pausing?
No comment.
I'm trying.
She's thinking.
I'm trying to.
Why you pausing? You trying to put it together? You trying to put two and two together?
But you know, he's yellow, or he's a lighter. He's a lighter
Watch out
color.
with them shades. Watch out with them shades.
He's a little bit lighter, which is nothing wrong with being
talking
light.
about,
but
we talking about the color of skin. That's what's wrong with your
I'm
girl
not-
Hazel Eve.
Oh, we're gonna talk about Hazel. Not bashing yellow. I just don't think the two yellow people. For me, now she's darker. So that might work, right? So I prefer darker than me. You know, but no, I don't want to. You're right. I don't want to bring it in my
Yeah,
business. I'm
don't
hating
bring-
on
yeah,
light skinned people. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm not light skinned. I'm caramel.
Yeah.
But you know, but yeah. So she's cleaned house. She's found out who the leak came from. I guess it's a couple of staff members. So she has fired any and everybody who she feels she cannot trust.
Look at here. Stop all that sniggling.
Stop all that
Stop
sniggling.
all that sniggling, because it don't matter who you fire. If your husband messing with somebody, he messing with somebody. So you can fire everybody, but that ain't going to keep your husband
Right.
from sticking his Pokemon in somebody's hole. So stop all that sniggling.
Also about the game, he's being sued by a restaurant that said that he stiffed them for an $8,500 bill.
I believe
A
it.
BD Burgers in Compton. Who spends $8,500 on a
On
damn
hamburger.
burger? What kind of burgers is y'all eating up in there?
What the
Right?
hell does that do?
Yeah,
What can we pull up the restaurant? What it look like?
we have to pull that up. We're
What's
going to
the
pull
name
it.
of it?
It's called Big D's Burgers in Compton.
Let me pull it up. Let me go to Big D.
There's another beef brewing. and it's got your boy Tyrese in it.
Oh, Lord.
Why is Tyrese constantly beefing with people?
I don't know.
This time he's beefing with Love and Hip Hop Young Jock.
Oh, about that hair.
Well, Tyrese seriously tried to destroy Young Jock on Instagram after coming across a picture of the It's Going Down rapper with an eccentric hairstyle allegedly photoshopped on his head. Tyrese went so far as to question Young Jock's position in the hip-hop community. Now, Jock has something to say to the singer. To say the least, it seems like Jock is disappointed. He says, and I quote, "I thought more of you, bro, with your success, accolades, and accomplishments," he stated in a short Instagram video on October 17th. Even with his disappointment, however, the Love and Hip Hop star managed to fire off a couple of shots from one black man to another. "I don't think you had to take shots at me to promote your album, man," he added. "I think you too successful where you should just be promoting yourself." He goes, "I pray for him."
Okay. Well, just a little FYI, there's no Big D's Burgers in Compton. There's one in Whittier.
Maybe that's the one.
And this hamburger is ugly.
Is it worth $85?
And I don't think I would wrap my lips around anything that looked like this. That's disgusting.
What's that underneath? What is that underneath?
That has to be it, though. They must have
That's
went
the
there and bought
hamburger.
a gang of burgers or something. And
It's a hamburger, sausages, bacon. Ugh, look nasty. I'm about to barf.
break up to make up that song.
Uh-oh, here come Rocky. You know he gonna say something, right? You know he gonna talk about it.
First you love me,
What happened?
then you hate me. That's a game for fools. Cardi B breaks up and then makes up with boyfriend Offset.
Offset.
So apparently they had a little beef
He should be Offset. He ugly.
with them skinny jeans.
That's an ugly man. He couldn't crawl up on top
No,
of me.
you know who's ugly.
I'm serious.
And I don't want to call nobody's child ugly.
He ugly.
But that Young Thug,
He ugly. They parents
he
wasn't
not
in
even
love.
ugly.
They parents wasn't in love.
They not even ugly. He's just ferocious.
They parents weren't in love. They was some one night hitters. That's them one night hitter quitters. When the kids come out looking like that, that's what that is. When a person is cute and beautiful, their parents was in love. That was mad, passionate love being made. Young, what his name is? Young, what his name is? See your face? Who can't get, what his name is?
Which one?
Young, what was his name? He's so ugly. Young.
Offset.
His mama, his daddy got it in the back of the taxi cab with her.
I mean, just gruesome child.
Gruesome.
Have you seen
Horrible.
these people?
No.
Go
Don't
on.
look at them. You won't be able to sleep tonight.
You won't.
And
You
here's
have
the
nightmares.
thing. Here's what bothers me regarding us as women. There are women jumping all over the place getting with these men. And it's like, are you serious?
Money.
Let me tell you something.
Mm-mm.
I'm going to tell
I
you
can't do
something.
it.
And I'm being as honest as I possibly can.
I can't
This
do
is
it.
the truth. There is not an amount of money in the world
Mm-mm.
that would make me give you my body just for
Mm-mm.
your money.
Offset couldn't crawl on me.
Not an amount.
Mm-mm.
I know what it is to be. I don't want to say poor. I've been blessed,
Mm-hmm.
but I know what it is not to have. If I love you and you don't have, if I have, you have. I'd rather have love and loyalty than have a gang of money and an ugly man that's walking around looking like he need bleach on him. I could never sell my body out for any amount of money or materialistic things. It's not that serious to me.
Well, I know what it mean to be poor. Because I can remember as a child eating pork and beans and hot dogs
Oh, well,
for
we
a
ate
few
that.
days and tuna sandwiches, which is probably why I don't eat that stuff now. Because there's no such thing as middle class. But I also know what it means to have a lot of money, a bunch of money at one time. In my life, I had a whole bunch of it. But I don't care. I don't give a hoot. And for Nanny, it ain't enough money in this world to let that boy crawl on me. That's a
Not
ugly boy.
at
He ugly.
all.
He's not even ugly. He's ugly.
Let me tell you something.
How about fugly?
Oh, there we go. Boom.
Let me tell you something.
Boom.
I would be just as happy
I
to
gotta
sit
pull
down
him
and
up.
eat me a mayonnaise. Have you ever had a mayonnaise sandwich?
Yes,
A
I had a
Whip
Miracle Whip
sandwich?
sandwich. I sure have.
We had Miracle Whip sandwiches.
With Weber's bread.
Mm.
Remember Weber's bread?
Yes.
What happened to Weber's
I don't
bread?
know. It just went out.
Weber's went down.
When you didn't have no meat and you get that
That sweet mayonnaise.
sweet
Ooh.
man, and I can't stand Miracle Whip right now today. You get that sweet.
Really?
Oh, I can't stand it. My grandmother loves
I
Miracle
love
Whip.
Miracle Whip. I got some
So
at home.
it's like I don't want people to get me wrong, but I don't want you to think that I don't feel that I don't use the word poor because I've seen people who are really, really poor. So why I don't say poor is because no matter what, we've always had a roof
That's
over our
offset.
head. We've always had a roof over our head. We may not have what we wanted to eat, but we had something to eat. So when you look at people, because there's people right now that I don't know if they listen to the show and say, if you had a roof over your head, you ain't poor. I've been homeless, and we've been blessed not to be homeless. So that's why I don't use the word poor. But we've had Miracle Whip sandwiches. You know, you a wish sandwich. You can call it that too. Wish there was some meat in that mug.
A wish sandwich.
You know,
A wish sandwich.
A wish sandwich. You know, so we've had it, but I would eat those and sit in my little house somewhere and be happy before I do anything with any of these folks.
I could not date a man that wore a velvet shirt, a velvet turtleneck on top of that. You see what he got on?
I can't do it.
He's so ugly.
I can't do it.
I'm sorry.
Stuff like that makes you be like, I'm gonna put up with this stuff. You know, if you're going through some
Look
things.
at her. Why would you?
Because it's low self-esteem.
Oh my God.
It's money. I'm gonna get with this person. They got some money. They gonna spend some money on me. He's like, oh, she's the baddest thing out right now. So, and they all just really, they don't, they need to get a clue. And Young Thug is worse.
Oh,
Young Thug look worse than that.
I can't.
So yeah, your girl. So yeah. So anyways, Cardi B, but they're back together now. They have some, you know, as people do that. We break up, we get back together. We break up, we get back together.
nice to
With
her.
Tommy.
Maybe
You see
he's
her
nice to her.
ex-boyfriend Tommy? He's fine.
But sometimes people don't put up with the bull crap.
Ugh.
Is he good to her?
No.
Well,
Cardi B?
he spends money on her, but
Okay,
who knows
so-
who knows what's going on.
That's your Young Thug. You want that in your life? Yeah, I'm good.
And Young Thug put a tape out, and I seen the tape.
Let me tell you
I
something.
actually seen the video of him saying, "Yes, I suck Birdman's dick for a contract."
Let me tell you something about this. Let me tell you
You see
something.
him?
His mama got it in the alley.
I got a cousin
He got
look like
made in the
that.
alley. That's an ugly boy.
I got a cousin look like that, and it's
That's
a
a
girl.
ugly- That's an ugly boy. His parents got it in the alley. He
It's
probably
sad.
know who his daddy is.
It's sad.
That's an ugly
His
boy.
dad's a barracuda.
His dad is a barracuda.
Ooh, I shouldn't say that. Let me stop. Lord forgive me. Lord forgive me.
Okay, forgive us.
I'm gonna
Jesus.
stop. I'm gonna
Yeah.
stop. I'm gonna stop. Nicki Minaj is in the news. She's supporting her brother who
raped that little girl.
Who raped little girls.
Yeah.
Apparently, her brother raped a 12-year-old girl and actually penetrated her, and she's supposed to testify on his behalf.
Did you see the report that her brother about the little girl's brother who's testifying? That
No.
he watched him raping his sister. Yeah, he watched him. Yeah, he watched his sister being raped.
Is our phones working?
I don't think anything's working because we're not even seeing the comments on Go Live.
They're not popping up right away for some reason. But there we go. Now they're coming up.
You have to go out.
I still eat that. My cousin said I still eat that. Right? Mayonnaise sandwiches.
Who is that? G Money.
G Money. Tina Calhoun said Miracle Whip is salad dressing. Now my dad will make a salad and put some Miracle Whip in there, but I still prefer mayonnaise now. I prefer mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is the best for me. That's what I choose. Mayonnaise.
Must be for the money.
Yeah. So anyway, shame on Nicki Minaj. There's a story that's out there, and this may be like a week old, but I just kind of want to just talk to you guys about it. There's these two bus drivers who raped a student who fell asleep on their bus.
Yeah. Hey, Tasha Hatter. Yeah. I actually watched the news report today, and one of the men was 51 years old. He's actually the one that did the actual raping, and the other guy drove while he was raping her. The young lady got on the bus, and she was already inebriated, or, she was kind of under the influence. It was college. She probably went to a frat party or something. And so the 51-year-old raped her in the back of the bus, and the 30-year-old, I think, he drove while he raped her. So he's an accessory.
Absolutely.
He's an accessory. And I think it's really sad that you would rape a person who can't defend. They can't even fight. I mean, there's no excuse for any type of rape.
No.
But this person can't even fight. And you have her in the back of the bus, so that's horrible.
What makes people a man rape someone though?
I don't
Like,
know.
is there not any ass you can get out
For
there
free.
that you have to go and rape someone that's either out of their sleep?
Yeah.
I think we got a call or something. I don't know.
Nothing's been working. We've been getting feedback, and
Okay, so G Money, if you're trying to call in, Mr. Lee is here. You can call back in. But
it's sad.
it's what makes a man want to rape someone.
51 years old, and you rape a child old enough to be your child. You rape her on the back of the bus. I don't get that. I just don't get that. And I'm a tad bit confused.
Welcome inside the closet. Who do we have on the line?
The one and only.
What's up, G baby?
What's going on with y'all?
Nothing much. How you doing, baby?
We in here. We in the closet.
I'm in the closet with you then.
Hey, welcome inside the
No
closet.
homo.
So did you?
No homo. We know it.
No. Did you hear our question about the bus drivers raping the girl?
Nah, what's the
You
question?
know what, G? You did this to us last week.
2 bus drivers.
Nah, but for
What
real,
Jersey
I mean,
at? What
I heard
Jersey
you saying
at?
something about a bus driver and one was driving, but I was trying to call in, so when I'm on my phone listening.
Okay,
so when
so
I'm trying to call
there-
in, I can't hear no more.
Okay,
Oh,
there's
okay.
these 2 bus drivers that are being charged for raping a student who fell asleep on their bus. One of them was raping her while the other one was driving.
Damn, first of all, well, not first of all, but I never heard of 2 bus drivers. Like, why is it 2 bus drivers? They training each other or something? What's going on?
I do not know.
No, they
That
drove
sounds
a
suspect.
university bus. It was a university. You know how when you're in school and you're in college and how the campus like USC is real big, and so they have the
Okay.
shuttle buses that take you from one side of the university to the other one. It was a university shuttle bus.
Yeah, but I never in my life been on a bus where there was 2 bus drivers.
Me either.
That
Yeah.
sounds suspect by itself.
There you go.
Like, never in my life, whether it be a school bus
Mhm.
or the city bus, I've never been on a bus where there was 2 bus
There you go.
drivers.
There you
So,
go. That's a good question.
but what's the question anyway, though? How do I feel about that?
Yeah.
There's some punk ass. Oh, I could cuss on this, right?
You good. You good.
Okay, that's some punk ass shit. Cause
Yeah.
you
That's
know,
deep.
for one, I've never been a fan of any, especially this is why you got cats in the penitentiary and in jail that when child molesters and rapists come in there, they
Mhm.
get their ass whooped because even though everybody in there most people in there did something wrong and against the law, but you don't prey on the weak. And that's not to say that women are weak, but men generally can overpower a woman.
Well, she was under
generally.
the influence. She was under the influence. So you
Well,
correct in that statement in terms of her
yeah,
being
well,
weak. She was weak.
Under
She
the
was- yeah.
there you go. So to me, I never been a fan of no man putting his hands on a woman. Me and my wife been in plenty of arguments, but I never ever felt a need to put my hands on her. Even if she hit me, because she have before. Got a little frisky and she punched me. Okay, that's cute. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna hit you back because I know if I do, I'll fuck you up.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I'm
gonna be a
saying?
problem.
That's a weak ass dude to me.
Yeah.
So if you rape a woman or a child, if you feel like you need to hit your woman and do all this extra, you weak. You weak. You super
Absolutely.
weak.
I agree.
You the biggest buster on the planet in my book.
I agree.
Right.
You know what I mean?
agree.
Right.
And look, I never forget my wife was getting into it with her brother-in-law one time. And I told her after it was all over with, because you don't never do it. You know what I'm saying? But after the fact, I'm like, look, don't you ever do that again. Don't you ever argue with another man. And she was like, why? I said, right or wrong, if that man wanted to put his hands on you,
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing that you would have took an ass with.
You know what?
Straight up.
That's a good. I'm glad you said that because I just saw a video of a young lady. She just kept being in the man face. She just kept.
I think I seen
that
that.
tall, the girl, the little short girl with the little
Yeah.
black dress on.
Yeah.
And she pushed the dude. He was like, "Get her! Somebody get her!"
Yeah.
She pushed him again. So then she slapped him.
He
floored her.
He floored her.
She had it coming. Because if you step
Now-
to a man like you a man, I'm sorry. I personally feel like he got a right to. You hit him.
I roll with you on that. I do roll
I'm
with you on
serious.
that.
Absolutely.
Stay in
But
your lane.
me personally, I probably, I'm say probably, 9 times out of 10, you would have to really, really, really get me to that point for me to flash on a woman physically.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
I seriously
That's
doubt
most
that I would
men.
ever go there. But
That's
I
most
do
men,
feel
yeah.
like in that instance where, you know, you as a man, you're doing all you can to restrain yourself, and this woman keep on putting herself in that position.
Antagonizing
If
you.
you want to step into the
Right.
arena and be a man,
Mm-hmm.
because you know you fooling with a man in this manner. If
Right.
you want to step into the arena and be a man, you gotta accept what's coming to you.
You gotta accept it.
Who keeps kicking a pit bull?
What?
It's the same thing.
Right.
It's the same.
Oh yeah, okay, I
Who
feel
keeps
you.
kicking a
Wait,
pit bull?
wait, I'm with you because
Yeah,
for
that's
a minute
right.
she lost me. I'm like, I don't hear a pit bull.
I mean, I'm just saying. Who keeps kicking a
I was about to say, I don't hear no
Hey,
damn pit bull.
oh, look, when the show first started, I was tuning in. I've been in and out. So when the show first started, you know, I had to chime in with my little text message, and I know y'all said you couldn't read them. And my message was, that's what's up with that gangster Dodger shit on, because we just won the first game of World Series. Go, my sister, Pia.
The Dodgers won.
Represent to the fullest.
Okay.
You see,
Okay.
G, you see me, G? You see me?
That's
You see me,
right.
G?
Go
No, because
Dodgers!
I can't see it. You know, when I talk on the phone, I can't see no more.
Okay. No, she's saying you've seen her before though, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No doubt.
Yeah. I was supposed to have a Dodger shirt brought to me today,
What happened?
but they didn't bring it. I was supposed to be rocking these Dodger shirts, promoting it. Somebody wanted me to model their Dodger shirt that they're selling and promoting, and they never got it to me. So
Well,
maybe
hopefully
next
we'll
week.
get some tickets though, because my job normally gives us tickets. So if I
Let's
get a set
go.
of tickets, we'll go.
What?
Let's
to the
go.
World Series for real?
Yeah, because we own
Damn.
we actually own
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
we own a box at the
Hello?
theater. So yeah.
Well, can I get included?
Yes, we
Listen
have
to you.
we have Joker on the line.
What's up, Joker?
I guess because that line is busy.
Oh, Joker on the. What,
Nothing
Joker
much
on
was
the
going
back
on with
line?
you.
Tell him to bring his feedback down.
You look real beautiful up there.
You can't
Thank
hear.
you. I was trying.
Joker on the back line.
It was a lazy day, and I put my hair in a ponytail, and I'm getting so many compliments from Miss P. G.
G.
What's up, loved one?
He's still on the line?
Yes, he's still on the
Yeah,
line.
he's-
He said, "What's up?"
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Mr. Lee?
Hey, Joker.
Yeah,
Oh,
what's up,
Mr. Lee said
My
call the
bad.
regular
Where's
line.
my manners? Where's my manners?
I wanted to be on the phone with you.
He said he wanted to be on the phone with G.
That's right. We're here. I
Oh,
can't
we
even
have
hear
two
him,
lines, so call the other line. You can be on the phone with G.
though. Oh, there you go.
Okay, bye.
My bad. Where's my manners?
No,
How
you
you doing,
good, G.
Mr. Lee?
You good, G?
You
Can
good?
Mr. Lee
Oh, he
hear me?
said, yeah. He said, "What's good, Mr. Lee?"
Oh, good. How you doing?
Maintaining, man. Maintaining.
Now, while you guys are on the line, we're going to go into our next question. So,
Okay.
I mean,
let's
not
hear it.
question, our next news. Hazel E.
Oh my God.
Have you heard the news on Hazel E?
You talking to me?
Everybody. Anybody who's listening.
Everybody.
Hold on. You got to get me up to speed.
Well, you know
I
what,
think
here's the
that's
thing.
Welcome
Love
inside
and
the
Hip Hop,
closet.
right?
Who do we have on the line?
Yeah, it's me. I'm back.
Okay, we got Joker on the line from Jersey City.
What up? What up, Joker?
Yes, Jersey's in the house. What's good, G?
Maintaining, my man.
Okay,
Hey,
so
Hazel E, that's Love and Hip Hop, right?
right. So she did this
Okay.
rant. She did this rant with her boyfriend talking
Unnecessary.
about the gays, talking about gays and dark skinned women.
Mm-hmm.
She made, and it was one of the reasons most likely that helped get her fired
Oh, absolutely.
from Love and Hip Hop.
Absolutely.
So
Mona
Okay,
Scott
what'd
is
she say?
dark-skinned.
right,
What'd
right.
she say, though?
She basically was saying that gays need to be burnt,
Burnt, yeah. They need to be burnt.
and and her boyfriend Rose Burgundy was having her back and saying they need to be burnt and
Burnt
you
and
know,
sent to hell.
sent to hell and talked to bad about dark skinned women, and it just a whole bunch
But
of
what prompted her to go there?
just craziness,
Do we know that?
just craziness.
Right.
I mean,
Attention.
She
She
just
wants
came out
attention.
randomly with that.
Yeah,
Was-
she
was
came out
something?
randomly with that. Not sure what prompted her, but there's a bless you, Mr. Lee.
Bless you, Mr. Lee.
There's another guy on Love and Hip Hop, Christopher Milan, who is gay.
Okay, but wait.
Huh?
To Joker's question. Okay, so here she goes. I see all you black ass bitches that hate me. Stop bleaching your skin and fix the inside first, and maybe you hoes wouldn't be mad. Love the skin you're in. What says they don't love their skin? Where'd she get that from?
Wow.
She said a
But
whole lot more, but
here's the thing, though. Her whole body is redone.
The whole body.
The whole
Well,
body is
you
redone.
know, look, hold on. Now, I don't know if you finished with saying what you got to say, but I'm just gonna chime in anyway. That to me, you know, you want to be noticed. You want some notoriety. You
Yep.
know, you already on a little old punk ass reality show, but
Right.
you know, you doing extras that you don't need to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you go off into talking about these hoes, your black ass want to bleach your skin and be like me and all this, and talking about gays. But why?
But you know what she
for
did,
what?
Joker? To make it
That's
bad,
G.
what made it bad is at the end of the comment she says, "Sorry, Mom, you kept me away from these type of girls all my life. You said they would hate me because I'm light skinned. You were right."
And see, that's people like that to give light-skinned people a bad name.
Bad name.
Bad name. The hell with her. Fuck her and her mama.
Right.
Sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right, no, right.
I'm sorry. So I'm going.
What we talking about?
Hazel,
Who tells their child?
Hazel, E. She's on Love and Hip Hop, and she made a comment about gays that should be burnt and go to hell, and she talked about dark-skinned women, about they need to, love the skin they're in. She just really went in on people.
One of our
think she-
listeners says she also
ain't she-
called
she's
dark-skinned
from
women
Jersey, ain't
are
she?
ugly as
I
monkeys.
don't know where she's from.
She
Why she
called
gotta be
them
from
ugly
Jersey?
monkey.
And she's not. You know what? She used to date Cat Williams. Remember the girl? She has a big nose. She date. So listen, you guys. Hey, listen. I'm going to play something that this guy Christopher Milan that plays on the show with her.
One of the gays.
He's gay, and he went hard on her.
Listen to this, you guys.
So I'm gonna need you to listen.
Okay.
If I can. Oh, wait a minute.
Buckle up, because it's going to be deep.
Wait a minute. Let me start it over. Okay, you guys ready?
Buckle up.
Yeah, turn it
Buckle
up.
up. Okay, here we
Right,
go.
right.
Here we go.
2, 1.
Yo, I didn't even want to do it, but I'm about to kill this bitch and get right to it. Nasal flea, run, bitch, because this about to be the body bag of the century. They said karma's a bitch and my name is Carmen. Your long nose ass still don't mean shit to me. You's a fucking bitch and I mean that mentally. All you do is get fucked raw, coked out, and chase after cat. And that's normal for an insecure, barren bitch who don't even see the beauty of being black. Here's the one thing you gotta single-shaped ass forget, that a cat and a bitch don't mix, or your hope for a baby and a couple of stacks was as useless as your old light-skinned nose and a down-low nigga bringing you some D.O. dick called Burgundy Road. I'm a Chi-Town nigga where we kill useless bitches in the middle of America. You just got bodied by a gay nigga, so go kill yourself, Erica.
Wow. He said go kill yourself. He said go kill yourself.
Wow.
Ooh, he said she just
You know-
got body.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, he read her.
Yeah, he read her though.
the most-
And he's gay.
The most
Yeah.
profound thing that he said to me was that she don't see the beauty in being black.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
And
that's the
I
sad
hate
part.
when light skin, dark skin have to beef.
Right.
Let me tell you why it's so passionate to me. Coming up in school, I used to get teased. Girls wanted to jump me. It was the most. I remember my junior high school year was probably the worst 3 years of my life because
was it?
with the teasing. With the teasing.
Well, they must
I
have done
got
it when you was
teased-
around me, because I was a bully.
No,
I
but
think.
they used to tease me being like, even my lips. I used to get teased about my lips and my butt and
Oh,
being
wow.
light skinned, and girls wanted to fight me and just, and it was like, are you serious? So when I hear women going after each other for the color of their skin, it irritates my backbone.
Yeah, it's horrible.
We're all beautiful.
Absolutely.
Dark skin, light skin.
They did that on the West Coast over there where y'all at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to get teased a lot. I used to get teased.
I thought y'all was all in the same game.
Hush up.
She didn't get teased when she was with me. You can believe that.
But I used to get big lips, everything. It was just horrible.
Sad.
It was just really horrible. So
Children can be cruel.
if people
Well, I used to be called Titty Man. I was a fat kid.
I used to be called Sweet Titty. Okay, we are running out of time, so I have one last question for you guys. Oh, first of all, before we go, one last thing in the tea. Have you guys heard who may be doing the Super Bowl?
Yes.
No. Who?
Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake.
Now, I hope that if he does the Super Bowl, that he does something
to represent Janet?
No, not Janet. To represent Colin Kaepernick. I hope he does something in his show that represents taking a stand.
Oh, I don't care. I'm not watching football anyway.
No, he won't.
So
really don't.
I like Justin, but I'm a little bit like, I really wish nobody would go. Like, I support Jay-Z. He's like, I'm not doing this.
He's not gonna go, and if he does go, he need to come with some pasties on his chest. That's all I got.
The B's not gonna do that.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Now that I got, this is for the guys. Oh, let's go for the girls too, Mr. Lee. How many kids are considered too many when dating?
Ooh.
What?
How many kids are considered too many when dating? So when you're dating someone, how many kids is too many?
Any. No, I'm kidding.
Nope. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And I'm going to tell you why you're right. It's any if they some badass, uncontrolled, you ain't got, one is too many.
Maybe they need a daddy in their life.
No,
are you my daddy?
Maybe you need a daddy.
One is too many if you have no control.
What about two?
They're not
they ain't baby kids.
Well, what if they boys and they need
what if they come and say, are you my daddy?
Right.
Nah,
Hi, daddy.
Nah. She shouldn't have had that friendly pussy.
But what if they're boys and they need a father figure? They need help in baseball.
Mr. Lee.
That don't give them a right to be badass, undisciplined kids.
Exactly. Go to bed at 9 o'clock.
Mr. Lee, what about you?
Trying to watch me fondle your mother. Go to sleep.
That's a tough one.
What you say? Watch what?
Fondling your mother.
That's so crazy.
Mr. Lee, what you say? Come on, Mr. Lee.
That's a tough one. I think you have to kind of take it on a case-by-case basis.
Case by case, okay.
If it is Bebe's kids, you need to moonwalk away.
Are you my new daddy?
No, baby.
Bingo.
What about women?
I'm going to go help you
women?
find them, though.
How many kids, if 9 times out of 10, the men don't have the kids, but how many kids? Even his baby mamas. How many is too many?
One.
Any.
Same applies.
Well,
same thing. It's a two-way street.
Yeah.
It depends on how old the kids are. It depends on how many baby mamas are involved.
That's what I say. I think in our age, if you come up and you be like, you meet a guy or a girl, and they're late 30s, well, I'm gonna say 40s, going 50s, and they got a 2-year-old. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
It just depends.
Because I don't like kids.
I don't like kids either.
I don't like kids.
So look,
I'm talking to this female, and she got 3 kids. I mean, I don't mind that, and she a grandmother, she so I can't really say, well, if you got like 4 more, then
check
that's
this out.
too many.
Don't let me DJ on you, Joker.
I don't like kids. They need to be grown. Them kids need to be grown. I'm married.
My kids are grown.
They need to be grown. I don't like kids.
Grown kids, because I'm free. I can do whatever I want to do.
Right.
But you know what? Check this out. For y'all women, let's just say, as a man, and you get into no matter the age, 2-year-old or a 15-year-old.
Oh, 59.
One child, you got a badass kid that's disrespectful. You gonna stick around for that?
Right. No, I'm not.
You're not. You're not. So one is too many. If they
I don't want nobody with no badass kids.
I'm gonna whip the child ass and then break up with the mama.
That's crazy. Okay, you know what? We got 1 minute, so you guys got to call in earlier.
I just woke up. I didn't even brush my teeth.
Oh Lord. Okay, so listen to the show. A major news. So I'm gonna call you because I just got signed to do a reality show.
You got signed to do what?
A reality show. So I'll tell you about it. I'll call you. Everybody keep God first. Always stand for something, or you fall for anything. We love you, all our honey hangers.
Thanks
Tune in next week. Thank you to our supporters. We love you. We love you. Peace.
Peace.
Give me my 100. Make money, money, money. 100. Make money, money, money. 100 clouds. 100 clouds. 100 clouds. 100 clouds. 100 clouds. Yeah. What's the trending topic? Who got the ears to the gossip? Which radio station is the hottest? And if it's sweet like honey, then I got it. If you don't tune in, then you're wrong. Honey Closet know what's really going on. So tell me something good, tell me something good. You better turn up the volume in every hood. Which club's